It don't matter the color of the skin, either woman or man, just let the case land. It's here, it's in safe hands. This is God work, not a fake plan. Too many kids being found in these lakes, man. This is MTGV, and you with Miss V. She keep her ear to
Welcome
the
in, everybody.
to a beat.
Shout out to my
This is the
BFF
place
in the
that
building.
you wanna be, but all trolls we delete. You better
Please
believe.
smack that thumbs up.
So you know we don't go for those that's taking these souls. We know.
Shout out to everybody in the
But
building.
it's getting so out of control.
Drop down out the bushes and let me know who's here.
We don't go for those that's taking these souls. We know, but it's getting so out of control.
So today we're going to be talking about ZIYAH Harris, and this content may be triggering to some. It is not meant to be triggering at all, but this is a crime channel and we report crime. ZIYAH Harris is missing from Detroit, and she still needs to be found. So all of that is for YouTube, okay? Shout out to all of y'all. Thank y'all so much for being here. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe if you would like to. But it's a lot of things that I want to go over concerning this case. A couple new things happened since we were live. ZIYAH Harris's brother, he did an interview that has since been taken down. Shout out to BFF for sending it to me. And but yeah, they took the video down, but I see that it's circulating everywhere. I was able to get it. I didn't watch it all the way when I got it sent to me. So I was able to clip it. So we're gonna pull that up. And also I want to go over Latrica Johnson's testimony because I got a few questions because I just don't get, number one, she's a part of the cover-up because Jarvis asked her to wipe down everything he touched. And then my biggest question about her is why would she be so willing to go take her daughter up to the shop after this man and tow up her car? You know what I'm saying? Like that was a little off to me. So let me go ahead and pull this up. And then also from Vari's interview, I learned some things that I hadn't heard before. So we're going to go through that, y'all. I'm going to pull it up right now. As a matter of fact, I think I already got it up. The first one I'm going over is the family's video about CPS, and we had already knew this stuff. They had went on the community advocate channel, network channel, the day of the preliminary hearing, and that's where I heard all of this stuff at. But it's different now because it's in black and white, and now we got CPS's what they did about it in combination with what they said. And so I'm going to play that video. We're going to play the interview, and we also going to play Latrica's testimony and look at some other stuff. Here we go.
Now Jarvis Butts is awaiting trial for the murder and sexual abuse of ZIYAH Harris.
After listening to days of testimony last month, a judge called Butts a monster and said that opportunities to protect the 13-year-old girl were missed. Tonight, the 7 investigators are revealing years of warnings that preceded Butts' alleged crimes.
Warnings that family members say were made to Children's Protective Services that could have saved ZIYAH's life. Here's what 7 investigator Ross Jones has uncovered.
You look at that face and you do not see the horrors that she had gone through in her short life. The exploitation, the molestations, the sexual abuse, and the pregnancy that she was concealing.
Years before Jarvis Butts would be charged by Wayne County's prosecutor, accused of killing and sexually abusing 13-year-old ZIYAH Harris, Harris's own relatives say they saw the warning signs and told anyone who would listen.
So that at that point, I said, this is too much. I'm calling CPS.
I tried not just once, but multiple times for them to take me serious in what I was saying.
Kiwana Morton and her cousin Jernell are both relatives of ZIYAH Harris. In February of 2022, Jernell says she learned of allegations of improper touching involving Butts and other small children. She says she was told about the claims while talking to her niece, Jarvis Butts' girlfriend, and that the alleged victims were ZIYAH Harris and 2 other children.
I was just like, oh my God, I was not crazy. This needs to be looked into.
She says she took the claim seriously in part because Butts was on the sex offender registry, having spent more than 8 years in prison for third-degree criminal sexual conduct. She didn't alert authorities at first because she believed her niece would notify police. But weeks later, Jernell did notify Child Protective.
Our Children Protection Services program is responsible for investigation. Okay, what else gonna be on there? Shout out to Rooks. Yes, we are just getting started. Welcome in.
Services. Her complaint came in on April 13th, 2022. There was an incident at a birthday party, the complaint reads. One of the children that attended the party accused Jarvis of sexual abuse. ZIYAH, and name withheld, reported that Jarvis touched both of them inappropriately as well. Jarvis touched, name withheld.
Right here it says Blank is sending pictures of herself on Instagram. Wow. If y'all can see that.
Held in her private area, and it hurt. Jernell made the complaint over the phone.
They basically told me if they needed me for anything else, they would reach out.
The next day, Jernell would receive a text from her niece.
It's crazy. Jernell don't delete nothing, okay? Yes, meeting until 3. This was April 14, 2022 at 2:24, okay? So yes, meeting until 3. Okay, sorry. Nowhere. CPS called me. What they say. Okay.
Jernell would receive a text from her niece, Butts' girlfriend.
They called me about the well-being of my kids. Then they called back to ask for Jarvis info. I called Blank. He or she said Mama called her.
Confirming that CPS.
And she talked to somebody. That went quick.
Butts' girlfriend.
And she called her to have her talk.
Confirming that
to her. Okay.
CPS had contacted her. CPS called me, the text reads. They called about the well-being of my kids. Then they called back to get Jarvis info. A CPS spokeswoman would not tell 7 News Detroit if investigators ever questioned ZIYAH Harris after receiving the complaint. But we do know it wasn't the only complaint filed with CPS, naming Jarvis Butts.
And it wasn't easy for me to call Protective Services just because of the horror stories that you hear.
Kawana Morton said she heard about the same allegations against Butts from a conversation with his girlfriend. 2 months after her cousins called to CPS, she would file her own complaint.
I told them that there's a problem and they need to be aware of it. I am 90% sure that there's sexual abuse going on within the home.
Did you specifically mention Jarvis by name?
Yes, absolutely.
Internal CPS records we obtained show that investigators looked.
Okay, now based on the investigation findings, there is not a preponderance of evidence to support the allegations of SA for Blank by Blank. Face-to-face interviews were conducted with both parents. According to Mr. Butts, he has not seen the children he has with Blank in months. He stated he has not essayed any of his children in any way. He stated it's Blank. Someone would have to have that about him. It's Blank that someone would say that about him. He stated it doesn't look good either, that when you look him up, he was convicted of SA. However, that was 20 years ago. I wouldn't give a damn if it was 100 years ago. It don't go away, okay? According to Blank was shocked at the allegations, and this was all new to her. Blank stated her 3 oldest children asked for their father all the time. And he will come over every time they call him. Wait a damn minute. Now, according to Shannon, maybe, this was a complete shock at the allegations, and this was all new to her? All righty. Now, this is dated 6/30 of 2022. And wasn't the text messages that Jernell was looking at before that? She knew, she lying. But anyway, let me finish reading it. Was shocked at all the allegations, and this was all new to her. Blank stated her 3 oldest children asked for their father all the time, and he will come over every time they call him. Blank stated she and Mr. Butts have an open visitation policy. Blank stated blank has never come to her with any accusations against her father, and neither have any of her other children. What? Man, listen, been covering for this man forever. Y'all see this? Let me come over here. Shout out to everybody in the building. Do y'all see this? Been covering for him, but we already knew that, but it's just different when you're seeing it in black and white, or should I say blue and white. Hold on, I lost my spot. Okay, so stated her 3 oldest children asked for their father all the time, and he will come over every time they call him. Blank stated she and Mr. Butts have an open visitation and an open relationship, and everything open and free. Blank stated blank has never come to her with any accusations against her father, and neither have any of the other children. MDHHS sent a Lynn to the Wayne County. I don't even know what that stuff means. To the Wayne County prosecutor and Detroit Police Department. MDHHS completed a referral to Kids Talk for blank, and blank was forensically interviewed. Okay, so we definitely know the kids were interviewed that had the accusations. There were no disclosures. Well, they just said that they told them that this actually happened. So somebody is not communicating here. A home assessment was completed. The home was clean. The home being clean wasn't the issue. The home was clean, had working utilities. The utilities wasn't the issue. An adequate supply of food. The food wasn't the issue, but I bet you she took them chains off of the refrigerator before they got there. An inadequate supply of food, and was free of any observed safety concerns, except for this turd sitting right here. He's the biggest concern, and look at him peeking. Just disgusting. I wonder if they even said he can't be around there. I do know that Jernell said after this he was finally put back on that registry because he wasn't being tracked in any kind of way. And I also heard it was like 17 CPS calls to her house. Anyway, this is ridiculous. These are their findings, but ain't none of this stuff what they was called about. Okay, and was free of any observed safety concerns. What? Except for this food. A safety plan was not created due to Mr. Butts not agreeing to be separated from his kids. A safety plan was not created somebody must have said that, due to Mr. Butts not agreeing to being separated from his children. This case will be denied as a category 5, was that a 6, with a low risk level. Now, this should have been a high risk level, with a pred being around, a convicted one at that. And then the allegations on top of it. No one will be placed on central registry. What is central registry? It can't be the list he's supposed to be on. The family was provided with a DHS 1450 pub 137. What the hell is that? And a list of resources that can be used without Macomb County. So they didn't do a damn thing. So these allegations was February of 2022. And then this is June of 2022. So it took them that long to even look into it, right? So June of 2022. And I seen that March. Okay, so Jernell reported it in February, and then Kiwana reported it a couple months after her. So somewhere in probably March or April, I mean. And then they came out in June and ain't find a damn thing. This is ridiculous. This is failure. What do y'all think?
Into that complaint, conducting a face-to-face interview with Butts, who strongly denied the allegation. A forensic interview was conducted with the alleged victim, and no disclosures were made. CPS said the home was clean and free of observed safety concerns.
Ridiculous.
The allegation was denied, assigned a low-risk level.
And then it was said that the kids said that it didn't happen, but I don't think so, because I just seen somewhere else where they did say something.
These are two complaints of at
Right
least...
here. Wait, I couldn't see this before. Blank is the mother of blank. Dang, that's a long blank. Jarvis is the father of blank and lives outside of the home. ZIYAH is the niece of blank and lives outside of the home. Jarvis is the father, lives outside. Everybody live outside the home? What home are we at right now? Hold on. Okay, I see. Right here, we got a couple people. Not related. Biological son, biological daughter, biological son. Okay. There was an incident at a birthday party. One of the children that attended the party accused Jarvis of SA. Right here is where I seen it at. ZIYAH and blank reported that Jarvis did touch both inappropriately as well. So what the hell are they talking about? That it wasn't nothing find it and all this crap that I just read. When they did. Let me read this. One of the children that attended the party accused Jarvis of SA, ZIYAH and his own child. Oh no, ZIYAH and I think this is the 4-year-old. Yeah, the person that was there visiting for the first time, who ended up running upstairs to tell Shannon about this. And the little girl called, she wanted to call her mother. She left and all of that stuff. And then Jernell had asked if she called the police, and she said she called her mother, and her mother told her to bring the kids to her and that she would deal with that. And then when CPS came, it was said that the kids was found to be lying, or she said that her kids was lying. But if they sat up here and said something, why didn't anything happen? You see what I'm saying? This is failure right here. And this paperwork ain't matching it. But so Jarvis, yeah, anyway, this was never reported. Jarvis is an offender and a felon. Blank is sending pictures of herself on Instagram and was asked to send pics of her blank and to blank with her blank for the person on the phone. Who was the person on the phone? Was it him or somebody else? Blank, instead of talking with her and reporting the information to law enforcement. What? Let me let this play. It's too much.
At least 5 filed with CPS since 2015.
What is this? What is this? 5 since 2015. What are we talking about here? That's the word, preponderance. SA, Jarvis Butts, parent. Improper supervision. Threatened harm. And it says non-parent adult living in the home. Threatened harm. Parent/boyfriend/girlfriend living. Threaten others. And well, hey, we just learned from Vari that he was laying hands on Shannon over there, and then we learned that Shannon lost her place in 2022 because of him, and that's when she went to live with her mother. And then Vari talks about that too, saying that they was overcrowded and they used to have their own space and everybody moved in.
Naming Jarvis Butts. They allege concerns about possible molestation, physical abuse, or living conditions. Some of the complaints are generic, and none would ultimately substantiate that Butts was improperly touching children.
That's ridiculous. What kind of investigation did they do? Because the police should have been called. Period, point blank. They should have been called.
Just over a year after the last complaint on record, Butts would be
Ain't
charged
nobody
with
tell me something ain't happened to that man.
sexually assaulting and murdering ZIYAH
His
Harris.
Butts is hurting.
I'm brokenhearted because this could have been prevented. All of it could have been prevented.
Attorneys for Jarvis Butts declined comment for this story, citing his pending criminal case. As for CPS, a spokeswoman for the Department of Health and Human Services said that their hearts go out to the family and friends of ZIYAH Harris. It says that state and federal laws prohibit them from commenting on what we just reported, but that they are committed to ensuring the health and safety.
Damn they hearts and where it go out to. Like, this is ridiculous. People need to do their jobs. Plain and simple. Dang, I just pulled that down. Welcome in, everybody. Thank y'all for being here. So she trying to tell nobody protected her, so she just gave into it. That's exactly what it's looking like. And I was thinking about that earlier. I was like, she basically was forced into it. It sounds like directing traffic, without saying the other word. That's what it sounded like. He was the PIMP and he had all rights. And then listening to Vari, he said the reason why he left was because of Shannon's boyfriend, the baby daddy. That's why he left home. He talked about a fight that almost happened because he wanted his sister to get out of the car with this bastard. And Jarvis jumps out the car all in his face, ready to fight him because he's asking his sister, or he said he was cussing at his sister to get out of the car. So he talked like a pimp in one of those tapes. Exactly. I know you're talking about this one right here. This the other part of it that I hadn't played to that. He's so damn ignorant, is ridiculous. And people were saying that you can tell he lie all the time or that he a good liar. He's actually a horrible liar. He just get people that it don't matter what he do, they'll just take it. Like, but this woman right here wasn't on it.
Apology on the nigga, not me, man. Stop playing with me, bro. You just want to make up some fuck shit, dog. Stop playing with me, man. And you wonder why. You wonder why. You want a motherfucker to do everything, but you ain't motherfucking changing. I'm tired of your fucking crazy ass, dog. Gave you a motherfucking ring, bitch, and you think you done went fucking ready. Stop fucking playing with me, bro. I'm not that.
Bitch, who the fuck got a lie on your motherfucking people? Your brother literally asked me, why am I still fucking with you? He asked me that, along with him saying, your sister said, oh, your brother had another baby. And he said, I don't care. I don't want to know about no more kids this man done had. So who the fuck lying? You think I'm gonna just come off the top of my head with some bullshit? Bitch, ain't nobody got a motherfucking lie to you. And like the motherfucker I said, bitch, you just gave me that motherfucking ring because you know I don't want
Apology on the nigga, not me, man. Stop.
Listen, everybody wasn't for his games. Now I don't know who this female is, but She didn't seem like she was going for all the mess, but I don't know. To deal with him, period. I mean, he's a freaking loser. Just look at this picture of him with this fake watch. Look at his boots. Ain't even Timbos. He just a dusty dude.
Apology on the nigga, not me, man. Stop playing with me, bro.
That's not how it went at all. I never. This is when I found out I was pregnant. I took the pregnancy test and I asked her how I'm pregnant. I said it's C2 lines for one sperm. Yeah. So, yeah. So, I'm going to the pregnancy test. Yeah, okay. This is weird. You know, I don't want to be the first. That's not how it went.
She doing all that and we still heard her. Like, girl, just go on and talk. We got it all over here. Loud and clear. You hear me? Shout out to everybody in the building. Thank you to somebody that donated to me. I don't know who did. Let's see. I'll find it in a minute. Thank you to whoever donated to me. I appreciate it. Okay, let me pull this other video up right quick. The one of wait a minute. Okay. Yeah, we'll pull up the interview that he had. Please smack the thumbs up, y'all. Dang it, I shouldn't even. What? Give me 1 second. I heard Janelle say that she knew for 12 years, though, of this. I remember her saying something about that. I don't know exactly what she said, but she knew since, like, yeah, for a while.
Growing up with my little sister, she was like.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to let it play first. I'm going to let it play all the way through, and then I'm going to stop it at some points along the way. So it's about 10 minutes long. And, of course, I clipped it and all that kind of stuff.
It was like another person, a part of me, you know. We was close, you know. We always, like, everything we did together, like, we always, you know, did it together, like, stayed together. How many years was y'all apart? Like, me and my sister, I'd say probably, like, a good year. Y'all do everything together. Oh, like, years apart, like, age-wise? Yeah, like, age-wise. My little sister, 13. I'm 18. Okay, so okay, so you said that was apart. So what happened? What was y'all saying that prior together? Like, she was still living with my grandma. I was with, like, a friend of mine, a close friend of mine. They was like, shout out to them, you feel me? I appreciate all that. But yeah, I was with close of mine, and you know, they stayed by my side. They didn't want to be home. It was like I was going through it. Like, I ain't like how the way stuff was moving. Like, stuff started to change. Like, you feel me? My grandma had, you know, her kids with her. Right. No, that's the auntie. Yeah, like, we had our space, and then, like, it's just like, dang, how they there? Our space invaded, you know. Right, so too many people. Yeah, it's, you feel me? Her kids, then it's us, you know, and then plus my grandma kids that she adopted, so it's like, it's a lot. The house full. It's weird. Like, what kind of weird we're talking about? Like, they said the twins, you know, be sneaky and stuff like that. Like, if y'all had watched the live, Mark DeAndre live, I missed that shit. I heard about her boyfriend said, you feel me, they was, you feel me, on some weird stuff. Who boyfriend? Marquita. They had something to do with it? By the way, they just putting themselves out there, I mean, yo, they making their own stuff. They look at us. That, you know. I ain't come quick on the internet because, you know, honestly, I wasn't ready. Yeah, your sister. I needed time, like, like, as the trial was coming out, I was still learning new stuff that was coming out. Right. Of the trial, so now I gotta adjust to this, and then on some new stuff, and then we still got another trial that's coming up next. So it's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah, I feel that. So be trying to make sure I be around the right people, because in my head, God was telling me, as soon as I say what I gotta say on this, everybody gonna turn their back. I see. Is it 2 refrigerators? Yeah, let me clear the air on that one. She had her own personal refrigerator. We had our refrigerator, but like, she used to put a lock on her refrigerator because the kids used to, after they eat all their stuff, they attacking her like that. Yeah. Y'all don't do that, because that's bold. Y'all wouldn't even want nobody to do that to y'all. Yeah, y'all want nobody fucking with y'all. If y'all can try to get a conversation with her in person and get to actually know her. She don't deal with the internet. Well, that's why she ran from the cameras and continued by her day, because she don't deal with it. She go to church, she take care of the kids. That's all. She was just blind. That's all. She was just blind with Shan. I love my auntie, but I can't.
Which one that you, out of the twins, which one do you gravitate more to? Which one? That's what that shit is. Which one? Marquita or Shannon? Marquita.
I had one with Shannon too, but it was Marquita.
So what about Shannon pulled you away from her?
Baby daddy. Yeah. Just her situation with her baby daddy. It's you feel me?
So you kind of already knew he was on some
after my auntie had her poor baby, I just feel like he was coming to my auntie old baby. Then he wasn't even there yet. Come time to time.
He wouldn't even take care of
him. Even there, you got sons. Right. That's a lot. You feel me? I feel like my heart. I feel for her. She got,
Yeah.
She's still pushing, I be trying to ask her questions, trying to get to her sometimes. But it be you feel me? Ain't nobody taking no ownership, Ain't nobody really.
And that's what that's what going on. They try to blame everybody that was around.
Yeah,
because it's all adults.
Even though I wasn't I was around, but when I left, I had stuff going on myself. Daughter, my daughter finna turn 1 March 18th. So I had to focus on that. Get right, get it.
Yeah, the audio is terrible. They're in a spacey room. It sounded bad, and there wasn't much I can do with it, but I can understand what he's saying. I hope you can too.
The reason why I couldn't just go on social media because the case was going on. The detective was telling us, try to stay off the internet. Don't go on no pod.
How do you let another person come and tear you away from being a parent to your kids? Like that, I don't understand.
Don't ask my mom. I ain't gonna lie. She was a great mom. She just, she dealing with her addiction. That ain't easy.
Oh boy, did you get any type of weird vibes when he was around?
I mean, him and I looked at him like my auntie baby daddy. I kept it pushing. Okay, that's my auntie baby daddy. Simple. And whatever they had going on between him and my auntie. It was you feel me? I was a kid, you feel me?
Right.
You know, it wasn't nothing I can do.
Right.
Stay in the kid's space for real. The only thing, where I come in at is because I was the only male in the house, and it was my little cousin. But besides that, I was the older male, you know what I'm saying? I was protective of my aunties. I ain't seeing her baby daddy come over there and choke my auntie. Oh, none of that. I'm the man in the house, ain't none of that going on around here. Because other kids live in this house, and they gotta watch that too.
Do you feel like you have to run fast?
Oh, yeah. Especially after seeing my sister cry when we got taken away from our mom. When we was in that car and we got chopped up, it was crazy. I had to deal with all that. That's a big brother,
Right.
I felt like a dad at that moment, even though I didn't know what parenting was at the time. But, I had to do what I had to do. I had to be there for my little sister. It was a lot of stuff I couldn't tell her at a young age. She couldn't. That was stuff. Mama was in and out of jail and stuff. She didn't even know what jail was.
That's stuff that you even
I could do. Everybody they saying in the comments, why you ain't reach out and why you ain't. It wasn't really nothing going on besides, it was this one time I came home. One day my mom came from out of town just to come see and visit me and my little sister, and he came to see his kids, and he was in the driveway, and I'm next door at my man's house. I come outside, my little sister in the passenger seat inside his car, and his daughter in the back, which is Janiyah, my little cousin, which is Shannon's daughter. I look in the passenger seat, and I tell, I'm getting mad. I'm at this point, I'm cussing at my little sister. You feel me? Even though I ain't mean to, but I'm being a big brother. What you doing inside a grown man face? Get out the car, go in the house. That's what I said. Get out the car, go in the house. Walked around to his car. Roll your window down, bro. He didn't want to roll his window down. He stepped out his car, opened the door. He was like, what's happening, Lil? I got triggered because I'm like, hold on, bro.
Right.
I'm trying to talk to you. You feel me? You instantly triggering. You don't know what I'm talking to you about. It could be about anything.
Right. So what was her reaction with that? As far as what you
we was trying to get in fight and stuff. We was trying to get into it. When he came out the car and stuff, and he got rowdy and stuff, we got the squaring up and stuff. I was in the streets. You feel me? I had my little toolie on me. Not to really blow all that off. I had to stay protected myself. Right. Even though, you feel me? I don't got no opposition and nothing out here. I'm not doing nothing bad. It be too much going on. I'm not finna be with my daughter and somebody try to rob me. You feel me? She had this one You know, one of my mans. Yeah,
I know he's talking about.
She dated one of my man's little brother, and you feel me? She loved him and stuff, and they used to kick it and stuff. So I ain't really pay, cause that's what girls gonna do. They live. I ain't pay no mind to it. But I just know that she was protected with my little man. But I used to talk to him all the time, going to his house. Alright, I know he know if he ain't protecting my sisters, me and him gonna have a problem. We ain't gonna scrap it nothing, but I'm gonna have some words with him. But no facts. I feel that. I ain't gonna lie, I'm speechless. Me losing I don't honestly, I don't really got no other big blood siblings, but blood don't make you family. I got brothers and stuff like that, and other big sisters and stuff, but I'm hurt bad, cause you feel me, took my little sister away from me. It was just only me and her, my mom. First it was my mom leaving us, and now it's my little sister. Now it's just me, you know. So what Future said, I'm going solo now. I'm going solo, yeah. It's like book a session after this.
The greatest artist project harder than music.
Yeah, and if anybody want to contact me, y'all want to, you feel me? I'm not asking for anything at all, but if you want to help, I'll be glad for you guys to help. You know? Y'all put a little link at the bottom, we just catch that for something. Yeah, you feel me? Whatever. That's up to y'all, you know. But I have a job, I work. You feel me? I do a lot of stuff. Landscaping, painting, I stay busy. That's what it's to do, you know. Stay busy. Yeah, facts. I be out there. I don't be in the streets. You feel me? I smoke. You know, that's what I'm from the east side. I just started. You feel me? I don't want to really get into drinking, but I just started drinking a little last year when all this stuff. I needed a couple shots. No, facts. I ain't about to judge you about that. I couldn't even sleep. My mama huh? Who I'm staying with now, which is my daughter, godmom. You know, we real close. She been helping me a lot. Put a little link down there. And when my baby mom with that situation and the court messages and stuff, my baby mama did not have nothing to do with that, man. She was with me at all times. If she wasn't with me, she was at home. You know what I'm saying?
Shoot your cash out to people.
Oh yeah, my cash app is Justice for ZIYAH, all lowercases.
Tell us about your nonprofit organization that you have.
Wait. Before we get there, Is there anything else you want to clear up that you're seeing that's been circulating on social media? With the Roxy situation, which is my cousin that you feel me, I know, but I haven't really been around since I was a kid, since our last family reunion for real. But so Roxy, if you're watching this, if you feel me, want to come together as family for real, you feel me, let's come together. All that beef stuff, I ain't with it. We done with that. That's clear. I'm not even with all that. Yeah, that's not even I'm not even worried about no gun for me, none of that. You feel me? We get justice for my little sister, which is ZIYAH Harris. And if you ain't trying to get justice, then you can't be a part of our team. Simple as that.
Yeah, I actually feel sorry for dude because he's so young and he been out of the house, since he was 15, maybe 16. And now he a father already, and he just sound like he's misguided, like he didn't get the right stuff while he was in the house. And now he just out there where people don't feel sorry for you when you reach this point in life. They like, hey, you grown, you 18, you got a kid, you just on your own. And my heart goes out to him. It really do. That audio was bad, but I actually heard some things that I hadn't heard. I didn't know his relationship with Jarvis, and that helped push him out because he said that they had their own space before everybody came. He mentioned Shannon, and him and the grandmother's adoptive children. So it was a lot of people in the house and everybody had their space. But then when they came, everything changed. And then this dude act like he the PIMP of the house. Like he run everybody. He coming in there choking up Shannon and all of that. You can tell that he's been taught to not repeat what happens in the house, because anytime he really feel uncomfortable repeating anything. And I pointed out when it happened, I'm going to play it again and stop it. And he felt a bit of guilt too. I'm sure he did because he left in 2022. I don't know how, if he left, I'm assuming that it probably wasn't good between him and his grandmother. I mean, it don't sound like he was welcome in the house if he wasn't staying there. I really don't know. But to me, it seems like that household, once you leave, you out. You on your own. You ain't coming back. And he wasn't there. But even when he told the story about ZIYAH sitting in a car with him, like who authorized that? All these adults talking about they don't know nothing, but you got her sitting in the front seat and the daughter sitting in the back. Where was Shannon? You see what I'm saying? Like, this is clear what it is now. So I mean, I don't even know how they even still walking around, unless they deemed them that stupid, blind, and crazy that they just don't know. Like, I don't know. But we do know clearly that he picked women that they said low self-esteem, and even some with mental disabilities, maybe. So grandma shouldn't have allowed Shannon to live there. Exactly. She shouldn't even let her move in. You got adoptive kids. Like when they asked the grandmother on the stand and she was saying something like, well, I took my kids. She talking about her adoptive children. So they separate them like that. Them her kids that she took to school or whatever. And I could tell how Vari was saying it too. So even though it's bad, I'm going to pull it back up because I can't think of the points that I wanted to talk about. But I learned some new things listening to him. And Shannon sounded like she wasn't in control of her own life. This dude was just running everything. The mama house, her house, got her kicked out of her house. Then you allow him to come over there. And then the next thing we going to be going over again is Latrice. I'm not understanding how this man tore up your car. He didn't bring it back when he was supposed to. And he can call you and say, wipe down everything that I touched. And she don't know nothing that ain't locked up. I'm trying to figure it out right now. But it's a lot going on with this. Let me pull this up. What is all this my phone is doing here? Let's see. Give me a second, y'all. I can barely hear my music.
She was like, it was like another person, a part of me, you know. We was close, you know. We always, like, everything we did together, like, we always, you know, did it together, like, stayed together. How many years was y'all apart?
It was kind of awkward when he was explaining their relationship. It was almost like he couldn't remember, you know, quite, you know, it just seemed like it wasn't, he didn't have any stories to tell or anything like that, but.
Like, me and my sister, I say probably like a good year. Y'all do everything together. Oh, like years apart, like age-wise? Yeah, like age-wise. My little sister 13, I'm 18.
So at first she said, how long have they been apart? Or how long? No, she said, how apart are y'all? Or how far are y'all apart or something? She was asking about their age difference, but he thought she was asking about how long they had been apart. And so he said a year that they have been apart. So I'm thinking, do you mean a year since you've been home or a year since you've been around her? I don't know. But he been out of the house more than a year, though, because if he was gone in 2022, he been gone longer than a year.
Okay, so you said those apart. So what happened? What was y'all saying that?
But wait a minute, let me correct that, because she, well, no, it was 2024. So yeah, that might have been right. He left in 2022, then 2023, 2024, she was gone. So that's about right.
Like, she was still living with my grandma. I was with like a friend of mine, a close friend of mine. They was like, shout out to them, I appreciate all that. But Yeah, I was close to mine, and you know they staying by my side. Made me want to be home.
Now, what I think about with this is when I heard Jernell and Kiwana, when they were trying to get them, they was trying to get one of them. I think it was Kiwana to have boys and Jernell to have girls, or I might have it switched. And they was gonna do that, and they wanted to take them too. And CPS basically told them if they harbor him, they could be arrested and all of this kind of stuff. So the family can't help him, but he can go live with strangers and just be on the street. And the grandmother continues to collect the check, you know, because they do. A lot of times they don't even report them missing. They just be out on the street. And so these kids, these people, period, seem to have a stronghold when it comes down to the grandmother. They don't want to go against her in any kind of way or anything like that. And they defend her and say she a good person and all of this and that. But we heard how she talked to those kids. So you can't convince me that she's this beautiful, God-fearing woman and all that with chains on her. Nah. Nah, but I'm telling you, they stick up for her, right or wrong.
It was like I was going through it. Like I ain't like how the way stuff was moving. Like stuff started to change. Like, cause you feel me? My grandma had her kids with her. Right. So that's auntie. Yeah, like we had our space, and then like it's just like dang, I made our space invaded. You know. Right. So yeah.
See, his space was invaded, and then it was just too much. You know, they probably was being just shuffled along. Had your own room. Now you got to sleep on the floor somewhere.
You feel me? Her kids, and it's us, you know, and then plus my grandma kids that she adopted, so it's like a lot. The house full. It's weird. Like what kind of weird we're talking about? Like they said the twins, you know, be sneaky and stuff like that. Like if y'all had watched the live, Mark DeAndre live, I missed that.
So I pointed that out too. See, they asked him a question about the twins, Shannon and Marquita, and he referred to the live. He don't want to tell, but he know y'all can see their behavior on the live, so he's like referring to that without, you know, that's kind of his help. He don't want to just say it on his own.
Her boyfriend said he feel me, they was on some weird stuff. Who boyfriend? Marquita. They had something to do with it. I don't know, they just put themselves out there. I mean, they making
so what he was saying is that Marquita's boyfriend said that they sneaky, and he was agreeing with that. That's why he referred to Mark D's life with the boyfriend.
What's up? They look at us. I ain't come quick on the internet because, you know, honestly, I wasn't ready. Yeah. Your sister. I needed time. Like, and like as the trial was coming out, I was still learning new stuff that was coming out. Right. Of the trial, so now I gotta adjust to this, and then on some new stuff, and then we still got another trial that's coming up next. So it's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah, it's just a lot. Yeah, I feel that. I just be trying to make sure I be around the right people because in my head, God was telling me soon as I say what I gotta say on this, everybody gonna turn their back. I see it.
So see, he feels like everybody gonna turn on him after this, and he really ain't saying nothing. He ain't saying nothing, not really. I mean, so I wonder, sound like he already out there on his own, so I don't know who he referring to.
Is it 2 refrigerators?
Yeah, let me clear the air on that one. She had her own personal refrigerator, and we had our refrigerator, but like, she used to put a lock on her refrigerator because the kids used to, you know, after they eat all their stuff, you know, they attacking her like that. Yeah. Y'all don't do that, because that's both. Y'all wouldn't even want nobody to do that to y'all. Yeah, y'all want nobody fucking with y'all. If y'all can try to get a conversation with her first.
One thing I noticed with the interviewer, the chick here is doing most of the talking, and she's helping him. Like, it's times when he would have said more or said, and it's actually times when he did say something different, and she's like coaching him instead of just letting him talk. When you interviewing somebody, you're supposed to listen more than you speak, and she's trying to, like, you know, I don't know if his long pauses or whatever is making her uncomfortable, but she's not letting him talk on his own. He would have said more. You know how you have a train of thought and somebody say a different word and it'll make you go a different direction. That's what I'm getting from this. And I'm also wondering, why did they delete it? I wonder if they thought it was a bad interview or why. I mean, but everybody then clipped the hell out of this thing. It's all over Facebook.
and like get to actually know her. She don't deal with the internet. Well, that's why she ran from the cameras and continued by her day, because she don't deal with it. She go to church, she take care of the kids. That's what she is.
She go to church, take care of the kids, going about her day. That's why she running from cameras. When you got a missing granddaughter that you love and want to find, you don't want to run from cameras. I've interviewed some parents that had missing adult children that wanted to be on the camera. Jelani Day mother, Carmen Day, she was begging to be on the camera to get some attention about her son, 25-year-old son. But you mean Granny don't want no camera time for her 13-year-old? Get out of here. Guilt. Something is up with that. And then that's another reason. The reason why they want to act like he ain't been in the house, because they know they ain't supposed to have him in the house. She ain't supposed to have that. That man ain't supposed to be around no CPS kids or her own kids. He ain't even supposed to live by a school, let alone inside your house. So I don't even know why CPS didn't do something with him just being there, period.
She was just blind. That's all. Like, she was just blind with Shan. I love my auntie, but I can't finish one.
They like to use that word. As a matter of fact, this video right here that I had put up of ZIYAH, that's the song she was listening to. Something about I'm blind, you know, when she covers her eyes. And I noticed her pinky looks broke to me. The one right there, because it's not straight, it's not bending all the way straight. It looked like it could have been broke before or out of place. I know they said that she got into I heard Jarvis say that in an interrogation, that she got jumped on by some girls and her grandmother knew about this. But he just made me think about that when he said she was just blind and didn't know what was going on. She was also blind in the damn courtroom, not being able to see him. I guess everybody blind.
What's one that you, out of the twins, which one do you gravitate more to? Like, which one? That's what that shit is. Which one? Marquita or Shannon? Marquita.
I had one with Shannon too, like, but it was Marquita.
So what about Shannon pulled you away from her?
Her baby daddy. Yeah. Just her situation with her baby daddy.
Her situation with her baby daddy.
It's like, you hear me?
So I believe it seemed like he know a little bit more than what he's letting on to concerning Jarvis, because he just said like Shannon wasn't his favorite because of the baby daddy, but then he gonna say some other stuff too. So let's listen.
So you kind of already knew he was
after she had my auntie had like her fourth baby. I just feel like he was compromised, baby.
And that's exactly what I said. I was like, I mean, was the agreement that you can have anybody in this house long as you pump me full of babies? And that's what he didn't like, he said. After the fourth one, it seemed like he was just pumping his auntie full of babies. And he wasn't even there for real. So that's why the judge said what she said, that he having, women having all these kids for his own pleasure. And I believe the boys was affected too.
Then like he wasn't even there. He'd come time to time.
He would come around time, but he was no father to these kids.
He wouldn't even take care of them. Even there, like you got sons. You know, right? Mm-hmm. That's a lot. You feel me? I feel like my heart. I feel for her. She got,
He feel for her. His heart, her heart. He feel for her. He also said that put a big circle around that auntie. When people was talking about his granny, he's like, nah, my granny ain't this, that, and the third. Put a circle around that auntie, though. I think that's why he don't like her, because what was being allowed. And if he admitted to getting angry because his sister was in the car with Jarvis, then he knew something about Jarvis that he didn't want his sister around, telling her to get out of grown people's face and all of that kind of stuff, when an adult should have been the one saying all of that stuff, but he did. And he wasn't living in the house at the time, and their mother was in town also at the time, because he said my mother was had came from out of town, and then he said something about coming from his friend's house. Now, on one of Mark D's lives, there was a guy that was on the live talking with Shannon. He said he be next door, and I heard him say that he does Neziah's hair. So when Butts was in an interrogation talking about she was going back and forth with him, that's who he was talking about, I'm assuming. Because he claimed the last time he seen her, she was getting her hair did. Lying ass.
Yeah, she's still pushing, you know. I be trying to ask her questions, you know, trying to get to her sometimes. But it be like, ain't nobody taking no ownership.
What kind of questions do y'all think he was asking Shannon trying to get to her? What was he saying? Possibly to Shannon. It was that bad that a teenage boy would be telling you to get away from a man? I would love to know. What was that about?
You know, ain't nobody really. And that's what that's going on. Like, they try to blame everybody that was around. Yeah, you know, because it's all adults. Like, even though I was around, but like when I left, I had stuff going on myself. Like, you know, daughter, you know, my daughter finna turn 1 March 18th. So I had to focus on that. Get the reason why I couldn't just go on social media, because the case was going on. The detectives was telling us, like, you know, try to stay off the internet. Don't go on no pod. You let another person come and tear you away from being a.
Yeah, I don't believe they said that though either. Because they don't even think to say that until they see all the attention on the case. I don't believe that. People just wasn't talking because they didn't want to. And the people that did come out talking, what's different? They talking now. You know, the other family members. So if they wanted people to be quiet, they want everybody to be quiet. You don't be quiet when your loved one is missing. And it's a 13-year-old who don't have a job, can't fend for themselves, take care of themselves, and who got a baby. She was a good man. Listen, she was. I said for anywhere between 4 and 7 months, for real. But I mean, on paper, it looks like. I mean, it's just kind of shaky. And I'm gonna pull that up too. Let me get through this.
Parent to your kids, like that. I don't understand. I
don't my mom. I ain't gonna lie. She was a great mom. She just, you know, she dealing with her blinded, you know, her addiction. You know, that ain't easy.
Y'all see how she talking and saying words that he wasn't saying? So yeah, they should have just let him talk. He might have said more.
Oh boy, did you get any type of weird vibes when he was around?
I mean, him and I looked at him like my auntie, baby daddy, you know. I kept it pushing. Okay, that's my auntie, baby daddy, simple. And whatever.
He never liked the dude at all.
Whatever they had going on between him and my auntie, it was like, you feel me? I was a kid, you feel me? Right. You know, it wasn't nothing I can do.
Right there, you can tell he got a vision of him putting his hands on her. He was a kid. He couldn't do nothing to defend her. Where was her mother at?
The kid's face for her.
Stay in the kid's face.
The only thing, like, where I come in at is like, because I was the only male in the house, and it was my little cousin. But besides that, I was the older male. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was protective of my aunties. I ain't like seeing her baby daddy come over there and choke my auntie. Oh, none of that.
What? I mean, like, what? So, I mean, he doing all that. Plus, this dude is a real piece of work. He's a horrible person.
I'm the man in the house. Ain't none of that going on around here. Because other kids live in this house and they gotta watch that too.
Do you feel like you have to run fast?
Oh yeah, especially after seeing my sister like cry when we got taken away from our mom. We was in that car and we got dropped off.
In the car and got dropped off. Now, I mean, I didn't know how that worked either. I didn't know how long the grandmother had them. If the mother had them for a while before they got to the granny, so that's something new. I don't know how old were they when they went to stay with the granny.
Crazy. I have to deal with all that. That's a big brother, you know. Right. Like, I feel like a dad at that moment, even though I didn't know what parenting was at the time. But, you know, I had to do what I had to do. I had to be there for my little sister. It was a lot.
So he felt like a dad from the time his mother walked out. walked or couldn't take care of them no more, in and out of jail. I didn't know she was in and out of jail either. I mean, I didn't know what her lifestyle was. I just know that her mother had her kid. And it's really sad because it's something that I thought about. Okay, so they said, the granny was allegedly 11 when she had her first one. And then I'm hearing that lady, Naziah's mother, she was 13, right? Naziah was 13. And Shannon and Latrice is 31, which is 13 flipped around. And I'm just like, what is it with this 3113 that this Jarvis dude like? I don't know, but that just popped up. But let this play.
A lot of stuff I couldn't tell her at a young age. She couldn't stuff. Mama was in and out of jail and stuff, She didn't even know what jail was. That's nothing you even know. I could do it. Everybody they saying in the comments, why you ain't reach out and why you it wasn't really nothing going on besides it was this one time I came home. It was this one day my mom came from out of town just to come see and visit me and my little sister.
See, now the mom happened to be the mother had a planned trip to be in Detroit in December. I mean, December or January. It was one of the two that she was supposed to be coming, but she happened to be there when her daughter came up missing. And then this incident, she happened to be in town when this happened. So it's like this dude, I'm like, so I don't know. I was just thinking, I don't know how often she visit or whatever, but why do it seem like stuff move and shake when she come around? That's weird.
Yeah. Because he came to see his kids, and he was in the driveway, and I'm next door at my man's house. I come outside.
Now, remember the grandmother said that's the one thing she admitted to. He would pull up in the driveway, and either Shannon and the kids would go out and talk to him and all that stuff. She was saying all that because they knew this man's record, and she did not want to say out her mouth that he was ever in the house because she wasn't trying to lose them kids.
My little sister.
And are the kids still there or not? Because I think somebody else said that they are still there. I'm not sure. I don't know if they were ever taken or not.
Passenger seat inside his car, and his daughter in the back, which is Janiyah, my little cousin, which is Shannon's daughter. I look in the passenger seat, and I tell, I'm getting mad. I'm like, at this point, I'm cussing at my little sister. You feel me? Even though I ain't mean to, but I'm being a big brother. Like, what you doing inside a grown man face? Get out the car, go in the house. That's what I said. Get out the car, go in the house. Walked around to it.
Now, where was the grown folks at, and what did he know at that time that made him feel like she needed to be out of that car? He knew something. But the adults didn't have a problem with it. So I could see how she could feel trapped. It's like, okay, I told somebody and nothing happened. And ain't no telling what the discipline was behind that. So she learned to just deal with it. And then got whatever happened, groomed into it, thinking, oh, well, if everybody approve of it, this must be what it's like to be a woman now. One of the things that was so sad was when during them text messages and she said, he said something about, I remember her saying, so am I pregnant? Do that mean I'm pregnant now? But I forgot what he said. And it's like she wasn't even informed about all of the stuff that's happening. See, looking at those text messages, I could see that she thought, see, he's an idiot, number one. My question was, when did he get the morning after pill? Because remember, she said something about, well, you did it before. And he said, yeah, I did, but I had to get a morning after pill to do so. I wonder if he got it the morning after or later, because she was asking for basically for 2 months later or a month later. Well, you got a plan B before. Can you get another one or something? I'm gonna pull him up, but it's like, okay, I'm gonna just let this play. I'm getting ahead of myself.
This car, roll your window down, bro. He didn't want to roll his window down. He stepped out of his car, opened the door. He like, what's happening, Lil?
So why would he even jump out the car like that? This boy don't want his sister in your car, and you just jump out on him like that. Now he claimed he had a weapon on him. I don't know if I'm so sure about that. But listen to how he's like, he wasn't trying to fight this grown man, according to what he's saying.
I got triggered because I'm like, hold on, bro. Right. I'm trying to talk to you. You feel me? You instantly triggering. You don't know what I'm talking to you about. It could be about anything.
Right. So I mean, what was her reaction with that? Like as far as what you
we was finna get in fight and stuff. Like we was finna get into it. Like when he came out the car and stuff, and he got rowdy and stuff. We got the squaring up and stuff. I mean, I was in the.
He got the squaring up. They were about to fight. Where was Shannon? Where was Granny? And what was ZIYAH doing? Now, at this time, he was already out of the house. So this is 2022 he talking about, at least. He was already out the house.
Streets, you feel me? I had my little toolie on me, you know, not to really blow all that off. I had to stay protecting myself, right? Even though, you feel me, I don't got no, you know, opposition and nothing out here. I'm not doing nothing bad. It be too much going on. I'm not finna be with my daughter and somebody try to rob me. You feel me? Like she had this one, one of my.
Now I thought this was odd because I'm thinking, how old? Wait a minute, she was only 13 when she passed or was unalive, but now he's telling us about a boyfriend that she had. Because they had asked her, well, have she ever confided you, talked to you about anything, or you know about anybody that she was dealing with, basically. So he's about to tell the story where, yeah, she had a boyfriend and she was dating my boy's little brother, and he was very protective of her, and they loved each other, or she loved him, and they was whatever. And I'm thinking, what the hell? 13? She shouldn't have had no boyfriend, period. But he's talking about it like it's normal. It's not normal to me. I mean,
yeah, I know
exactly. She dated one of my man's little brother, and you feel me? She loved him and stuff, and they used to kick it and stuff. So I ain't really pay, cause that's right.
They had they little, I don't know, she dated him, she loved him, like what? And so this makes me think about a conversation that she had with Jarvis, because at first she was saying, I ain't effing no other Inga, man, or whatever. And then she ended up like saying, I'm sorry I didn't tell you. So I don't know. A couple of the things that I'm thinking, because I remember hearing about some autistic boy or something. Then I heard it was a grown-ass man. So I don't know. But one of the things I was thinking is that they could be lying about this autistic person. You know what I'm saying? Because I heard her say that she was in the hospital. And I wondered, why was she in the hospital? And when you go to the doctors and stuff, they'll ask you if you active and all of this kind of stuff. And I just wondered if any type of thing ever came up where that was obvious that she was active, and they probably coached her to lie and say it was somebody else instead of Jarvis. You know what I'm saying? Like, they protected him any other way. I don't know why, but to me, it just seemed like it was something. I just wonder, what was she in the hospital for? I was very curious of that. Because when she told him that she hadn't had her period in September, he asked how long ago or since when, and she said, since I was in the hospital. And he said, that was last month. So how many times are you doing this, dummy? Like, I mean, just like, this your wife? You know what I'm saying? This dude just nilly-willy. You shouldn't have been doing it, period, but you just nilly-willy with it. Like, sloppy. Don't care. He was authorized. He was approved to do it. He was helped.
But I just know, like, that she was protected with my little man, but I used to talk to him all the time, going over to his house. I know he know if he ain't.
And this dude he is not a street dude at all. You can tell by the way he talked. He actually seemed like a nice kid. You know what I'm saying? But misguided. I mean, only thing he know to do is pick up a bottle now. Like he said, he was so stressed out when this happened, and he really don't drink. But last year was his first time when this happened with his daughter. I mean, with his sister. So he just thrown into this, like he threw himself in the manhood by, the baby. It's just sad, man. It's just sad because I already know that it ain't no love for a black man, period. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? So you already got that strike, those strikes against you, and then this, like, sad. Coming into the world lost and already a father. God.
Protecting my sisters, me and him gonna have a problem. We ain't gonna scrap or nothing, but I'm gonna have some words with him. But no facts.
We ain't gonna scrap or nothing, but I'm gonna have some words. He ain't trying to fight nobody.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, I'm speechless. Like me losing I don't really got no other big blood siblings, but like blood don't make you family. I got like brothers and stuff like that, and other big sisters and stuff, but I'm hurt like that. Cause like you took my little sister away from me. It was just only me and her, my mom. First it was my mom leaving us, and now it's my little sister. Now it's just me. You know? Yeah. So like what Future said, I'm going solo now. I'm going solo, yeah.
It's my book session after this.
Yeah. the greatest artists project harder than music.
Yeah. Right? If anybody want to contact me, y'all want to, I'm not asking for anything at all. But if you want to help, I'll be glad for you guys to help. You know?
I'll put like a little link at the bottom, like this episode.
Yeah, like if you know, whatever. That's up to you all, you know. But I have a job, I work. You know, I do a lot of stuff. Landscaping, painting, I stay busy.
Now I know Mark helped him get a job with one of his buddies at a landscaping job. So sound like he talking about that and the painting and all that stuff. I've heard that his mother, that's what she do, or that's what they said with the mother and Naziah's father. They met because they both worked on houses, and that's how that happened. So I hope he keep it up, man, because I just feel so bad for him. I really do.
That's what to do, you know.
Stay busy. Yeah, facts.
I be out there. I don't be in the streets. You feel me? I smoke. You know, that's what I'm from the east side. I just started. You feel me? I don't want to really get into drinking, but I just started drinking a little last year when all this stuff. Yeah. I needed a couple shots.
No, facts. I ain't somebody judge you about that.
I couldn't even sleep.
No,
my mama like, huh? Like who I'm staying with now, which is my daughter, godmom. You know, we real close. She been helping me a lot.
Put a little link down there.
And when my baby mom with that situation and the court messages and stuff, my baby mama did not have nothing to do with that, man. She was with me at all times. When she wasn't with me, she was at home.
So I guess his baby mama got accused or something. I don't know what he's saying. It sounded like he said court messages. They must have accused her of telling something, maybe. I'm not sure though.
She was with me at all times. When she wasn't with me, she was at home. You know,
put a little link down there.
And when my baby mom with that situation and the court messages and stuff, my baby mama did not have nothing to do with that, man. She was with me.
Court messages.
At all times. When she wasn't with me, she was at home. You know what I'm saying?
Shoot your cash out to people.
Oh yeah, my cash app is Justice for ZIYAH, all lowercases.
Tell us about your nonprofit organization that you have.
Wait.
Now that kind of shocked me. His nonprofit organization. So what it sound like to me too that he don't. I mean, that's his only sibling. He the only brother. He want to start something himself and his daughter and his sister name. And it don't really sound like his mother is on stuff like that. She don't even want to be seen or none of that. Like. And so he see that people doing things, and I think he just want to be a part of it. So I don't know what's up with this organization they talking about because they never got back to it.
before we get there. Okay. Is there anything else you want to clear up that you're seeing?
Or at least not in the clips I got.
That's circulating on social media.
With the Roxy situation, which is my cousin, that I don't know, you feel me? I know, but I haven't really been around since I was a kid, since our last family reunion for real. But so Roxy, if you're watching this, if you feel me, want to come together as family for real, you feel me? Let's come together. All that beef stuff, I ain't with it. We done with that. That's clear. Like, I'm not even with all that. Like, that's not even, like, I'm not even worried about no gun for me, none of that. You feel me? We getting justice for my little sister, which is ZIYAH Harris. And if you ain't trying to get justice, then you can't be a part of our team. Simple as that.
Okay. I'm gonna take this down for a second. As a matter of fact, it's probably on something I don't even want it on. So yeah, that's the little brother. What did y'all think about that interview? Let me see what y'all saying. The next thing we're gonna be talking about is Latrice, though, and her testimony. Something playing in my ear. Hold on. God dang it. Okay. Let me see what y'all saying. Texting. Oh, yes, she was actually. Wait, let's see. Hey, Debbie. Yes, she was acquired by ZIYAH. That was the person they were testing about, referred to their B. This boy is 16. He's 18 is what he said. He's 18 now. That was ZIYAH boyfriend. Her aunt and her cousin Shannon has a 1-year-old, and they were pregnant at the same time last year before the disappearance. Yeah, I did hear Shannon say that she got a pregnancy test for herself. Let me play that.
That's not how it went at all. I neglected. This is when I found out I was pregnant. I took a pregnancy test and I asked her how I'm pregnant. I said it's 6 months for 1 sperm. Yeah. So, yeah. So, I brought her the pregnancy test. This is when, John, I don't want to be the parent. That's not how it went.
She lost her baby though, because I remember when Janelle and Kiwana was on that show the day of the preliminary hearing. She said that it was almost 6. One of her cousins said, yes, 5, almost 6. And I wonder, why did she say that? I mean, I wasn't sure, or if she was pregnant or lost it or what, about to deliver. I didn't know exactly what. But yeah, so it's a whole lot with that. But as far as a matter of fact, I will open up the call lines if anybody want to call in, because I want to pull something up. Dang, where the heck is... Oh, there it is. Also, feel free to donate. You can donate through Cash App. I got a goal set, and I think I might have more great content, or you can pick the next topic. And super chat, super sticker, if you feel led to do so. But y'all can call in if you want to. But in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and... Now, I want to show... Let me pull up some messages first, because this will lead to it. So, I noticed that... What is her name? Latrice. I remember how to say her name when she said it. Right? But she is a part... Oh, no, I ain't trying to play that. Hold on. I'm like, why is it moving? I think I put some still shots in here. So this was something we talked about last time, that they had added that capital felony charge on there. And that's for ZIYAH. Because it says 1/9/2025. That was the day of the preliminary hearing. It got homicide, child, SA, and criminal something. So He getting capital charges for that and for the other 2 that he got going on.
Debbie Smith. To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Hey, Debbie, thanks for calling. Where you calling from?
Maryland, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good, good. I just wanted to clarify something.
Mm-hmm.
What Vari was speaking in regard to when he said about his baby mama in the hearing, they were reading out the text between ZIYAH and Jarvis, and they were talking about this female. And then as the text went on, it was stated in the text that it was Jari's girlfriend, his baby mama. So Jarvis was asking ZIYAH how old she was, did she know about them? And she was like, she told him she was 15, and she also said, no, she doesn't know about us. And he said, so is she our...
Oh, yes, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was that was what he was talking about.
Okay. All right. So
yeah. So I just wanted to clarify that, because in my texting, you know, how iPhones are, it came up texting instead of texting. I was trying to get it in, but
okay.
Yeah. So that's
well,
what
thanks for
talking
making
about.
sense of that. I do remember that exchange. So I wonder who she was talking. She sure did say my brother's girlfriend, and then he was like our girlfriend or something like disgusting piece of crap.
Yeah.
So thank you, Debbie.
So she was like bringing her into the situation, and he was questioning her who she was, and he asked her, "Is she trustworthy?"
Yep.
And after that, I was done. I remember that. Yeah.
Yep.
In the text.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that was good. Yes, I definitely do remember that exchange. Shout out to Miss Parker. How you doing? Shout out to everybody in the building. I just happened to look over and see Miss Parker in the building. Miss Parker. But yeah, you definitely can. I don't know if you've seen my message, but I don't mind, long as you give credit. Yes, the girl was Vari's baby mama. Okay, that's Debbie. Hold on. Okay. So he said his girl didn't have nothing to do with that. Please subscribe and press that notification bell and thumbs up. Please subscribe and press that notification. Okay, so let me pull up these still shots so I'll remember where I'm going here. And where's my music at? It's like all the way down. There you go. That helps me a little bit, y'all. This lady right here. I want to go back over what she said, because I'm trying to make it make sense. Because if I let somebody borrow my dang on car and they bring my car back like that, and then they gonna hit me up talking about wipe down everything I touch, like what? Who are we, Bonnie and Clyde? What's up with that? Let me get to my... right here. Wait, where's my screenshot? Do I not have it? Okay. Now that's the cover up. Before I read that, but y'all could glance over that. Do I? Hold on, y'all. Okay. So, Butts' actions. It says cover up was the glasses that he grabbed from L. Johnson's, the phone call to Cordell Wright to get his phone out of that woman's car, and then the phone call to L. Johnson to clean anything he touched and to not drive her car. What? That's weird to me. Like, what's really going on? She didn't seem like, I mean, she was the sassiest one up there. But, and then it says the lies is he denies to Detective Mays that he was with ZIYAH or had even talked to ZIYAH on the 9th, at all on the 9th. Boy, get out of here. He's stupid, I see. And he denies ever picking her up on the 9th. He denies talking to her, even when confronted with the messages. That's what preds do. They'll do something right in front of the camera and figure it out later how they gonna talk themselves out of it. Said he had never picked her up without Janiyah. That was a lie. As a matter of fact, it was said that was the first time that he was at. King said that. I think King said that was the first time he ever seen her by herself there. And so said he never picked her up without Janiyah. Told Shannon Harris that, and it don't matter. He was doing this in front of her. Like, get out of here. Told Shannon Harris that ZIYAH texted him on 1/9/24. Shannon confirms that she never got a text from him. Denies going to the hotel, but they got his signature. And they got his signature. That's the only evidence I heard. And then I also heard somebody said ZIYAH was seen going in, but not seen coming out. And I was trying to figure out, was she seen by somebody that said they seen her, or is it on surveillance? Because I don't remember hearing nothing about surveillance footage during the preliminary hearing. But we did hear that he had a signature. They found his signature at the motel, or whatever. And then he denies a relationship period with her. Nothing but lies. Okay. And then there was another part I wanted to read. And I don't even think I put it in here. Goodness. Let me put. So that's the car. If you let your so-called, your baby daddy, that's what he was, and she had a 2-year-old daughter by him. Like, this dude is blessed to get exactly what he wants. You see what I'm saying? All these girls he got, that's what he wants. Let me pick up our daughter. Yeah. He don't care. He's detached from these children. He ain't looking at these kids like they his kids. That's why he, in the interrogation room, he was up there talking about, well, they got to earn it. They'll appreciate it more when they earn it. It's a lot of kids over there. Yeah, they yell damn kids. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about? It's a lot of kids. So he detached himself from everything. And then when he was talking to that chick, this one, he even did, let me play that again. He detaches himself. He don't give a damn about them kids, Shannon, nobody else. All he care about is his addiction. That's it.
Psychology on the nigga, not me, man. Stop playing with me, bro. You just want to make up some fuck shit, dog. Stop playing with me, man. And you wonder why. You wonder why. You want a motherfucker to do everything, but you ain't motherfucking changing. I'm tired of your fucking crazy ass, dog. Gave you a motherfucking ring, bitch, and you think you done win fucking ready. Stop fucking playing with me, bro. I'm not that.
Bitch, who the fuck got a lie on your motherfucking people? Your brother literally asked me, why am I still fucking with you? He asked me that, along with him saying, your sister said, oh, you know your brother had another baby. And he said, I don't care. I don't want to know about no more kids this man done had. So who the fuck lying? You think I'm just come off the top of my head with some bullshit? Bitch, ain't nobody got a motherfucking lie to you. And like the motherfucker I said, bitch, you just gave me that motherfucking ring because you know I don't want you.
Psychology on the nigga, not me, man. Stop playing with me, bro. You just want to make up.
And then in the other one, he said something about, that was the second part. He said something about, I ain't gonna be arguing with you about some MFs that I know don't belong to me. So did y'all know that the room that he stayed in was room 69? I bet you he often got that room. Just, just a disgusting piece of crap. So this is, he checked into the motel at 9:30 p.m. and checked out at 12:30 p.m. allegedly. I don't think he was there to check out, but I don't know. Because I think I'm not sure the dates. 11/21. He wrote, let me see. He wrote an address on here. I can't read. Is Wilshire or some drive? Is the address he put on here? $50 is what he paid. And it says once they get back to the shop, the last time anyone other than Jarvis saw her alive. Yeah, so they proceed from there to the Park Crest Inn. So it says once they got back to the shop was the last time anyone other than Jarvis seen. Well, so that means she wasn't seen on no surveillance or anything in that hotel. If she was last seen at the shop, or okay. So anyway, it says proceed from there to the Park Crest Inn at 2000 Harper Drive. Sergeant or somebody corroborates this, and the hotel receipt confirms this. Let me pull up this lady's testimony. Like I said, it's good to go back over this stuff because you'll see it. Like in the beginning, I didn't know all of this stuff, so listening at this is gonna be interesting to me. Oh shoot, what are we doing? Yep, he had his type, And they are, I think it was also a requirement that they live right in the same area, because remember when Shannon mentioned that, Tuda asked me about 2 locations, or asked me about a street, and I told her, Balfour is before Bedford or something. Where it's at. And then when they ask her, only thing I know is affiliated with Jarvis. I've dropped him off there before. Like, girl. So now I'm thinking, because I've been trying to figure out, I'm like, how the heck did ZIYAH get from the bus stop to Angel's liquor store? Because that is where King said they seen her coming across the street from, and that's an hour and some walk. Okay, so the fact that she was asking about that location, and then this happened to be the car he was also driving, it made me think, well, heck, did she go there? What was the connection? Why would she just ask that question and then just so happen that's the same car that she's in? I mean, the same car that he used. I don't know. I guess we'll get those answers in court. But right here, let me move this comment. I think this is it. PIMP. Oh, dang. Yep, Otter Drive and Balfour. And I think the top, let me move that. God dang it. I can't see it. I still can't see it, but let me look at my phone because there's something blocking my vision. Okay, so it does. See, Cornwall Street and 3 Mile is where she got off the bus at, and then I put in Otter Drive. Y'all see, it's 3 minutes away from where she was at, where her bus stop is at. You can see the dark blue line to show the path to get there. And why would she ask her about that address? I mean, is it a coinky dink or what? Because I'm like, how does she get from Cornwall and 3 Mile all the way to freaking Angelo's in Harper Woods on foot? But then we seen the last text message that she sent to Jarvis saying, I'll be there at 3. Let me pull that message up. That's Balfour and Outer Drive, where the lady lived. This is her saying, this was a text message on Facebook before she ever testified. This was the year that it happened. It might have been the 18th or 11th or something. Tuda asked me where 2 streets were at, Balfour and Outer Drive. Why did Tuda ask you that? And just so happened the getaway damn car was the lady that lived on Balfour and Outer Drive. Right? Make it make sense. Let me put this up. Come on, what are we doing here? There go Roxy now sitting there.
What if recording high quality?
No, we ain't doing that, sir. Hold on, y'all. I gotta pay my premium bill. God dang it. Hold on. Hopefully that's the last commercial we'll get. We ain't playing no commercials up here.
Raise your right hand, please. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? I do. Watch your step. Speak into this mic. Pick it up and hold it and have it do.
Her testimony ain't that long.
Thank you, Judge. Good afternoon. Could you please state your name for the record?
Latrica Johnson.
And how old are you?
31.
And I don't want to know your exact address, but what is this? What street do you live on?
Outer Drive in Balfour.
There you go.
And what kind of vehicle did you drive back in January of 2024?
A blue Nissan Sentra.
Okay. And do you recall being interviewed by Detroit police back on August 30th of 2024?
Yes.
Okay. And fair to say it was in relation to a Jarvis Butts?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know what Jarvis Butts?
Dang, she wasn't questioned till August, and this the car he was driving. Wow.
Yes.
Okay. And how is it that you know Jarvis Butts?
He's my daughter's father.
Okay. And do you see Mr. Butts in the courtroom today?
Yes.
And can you point to him and tell me the color of the clothing that he's wearing?
He's right there and he's wearing green.
Everybody's seen him but Annette.
Like the witnesses identified the defendant?
So reflective.
Thank you. And you said that he's your daughter's father?
Yes.
How old is your daughter?
She just turned 2.
Just turned 2. So he got 3 damn babies on the way, ain't he?
2019.
And how was it that you met him?
I had a flat tire and I went to his auto shop.
He meet all of them at the auto shop. The auto shop is a whole cover up.
Warren and Casual, Annette.
Now, you said you have one daughter with Mr. Butts. Do you have any other children?
Yes.
Okay. What other children do you have?
I have a son.
Okay. And how old is he?
He's 7.
And that is not a child by Mr.
No.
Butts. Okay. Now, do you recall, we'll take you back to February 15th, 2024. Do you remember that day?
Yes.
Okay. And what happened that day?
Police came to my home, asked me if I know
Jarvis, and have I seen ZIYAH
Okay. All
before?
right. And did you, I guess, did they do anything at your house when you were there?
They searched my house.
Okay, so they
Did they
searched
ever
her
search,
house. Hold on, where's the dang
on that day?
Okay, so they did search her house in February 15th, but they was looking for his phone, I believe. Is this the house that they came to look for the phone at? But so that would have been the same day that they interviewed King. The 15th.
Did they search your vehicle?
No.
Okay.
They just looked in there. They didn't do it.
Oh, okay. Well, I think his phone was in the other chick's car. Yeah.
Search for them looking inside.
Okay. Was there ever a time that you allowed Jarvis to use your vehicle?
Yes, one time.
Okay. And which vehicle? 2 times? Okay. And
can you speak up just a little louder? 2 times. Thank you.
So I just want to point out that he'd been dealing with her for all this time, that he was dealing with her and never used her car until the day that he had this happen to ZIYAH and tore it up.
Which vehicle was that?
The Nissan Sentra.
Okay. And I showed you a PowerPoint before of 197 photos of a Nissan Sentra. Do you recall seeing those photos?
Yes.
And
Can you hold off one moment for the court reporter?
Oh, sorry.
Coughing, farting, shuffling papers, and Putin is a requirement in court. You always gonna have a cougher.
Yes. Do you recall me showing you the photos of a Nissan Sentra before?
Yes.
Okay. And in showing you those photos, did those fairly and accurately depict how your Nissan Sentra looked back on August 30th, 2024?
Yes.
Okay. Now, well, first I'll move for the admission of People's Proposed Exhibit 11, the PowerPoint of the Nissan Sentra.
Any objection?
No objection.
It will be admitted as People's Exhibit 11?
Thank you, Judge. May I publish?
Yes.
Now, when you let Jarvis Butts,
Oh no. You know what? Hold on, y'all. I definitely gotta pay this premium bill, baby. I hate these commercials. This is driving me nuts. One day without premium have driven me completely insane. I've had premium for like 4 years. I ain't never watched commercials, and this is crazy to me. But hold on. So yeah, this man tore her car up. What do y'all think was going on? Do you think that he had somebody else helping him? You know, because, you know, other people are saying that. People are saying that, but it sounds like they know that he was by himself because somebody else would be locked up if they had something to do with that. You know, a lot of people are thinking that Shannon did this and all of this stuff. And another thing, that guy that's talking, I don't know if that's Jarvis' brother or not. Y'all hear what she said about the brother, telling him, I don't want to hear nothing else about no more kids. It don't sound like he was close to at least that brother. But I'm not sure if that's the brother or not. But I don't believe it. I believe what is proved. I mean, I believe because she ain't locked up that she didn't do that, but was dumb and negligent another way. They didn't protect the children. That's what I believe that they did. She would be locked up if they had any inkling that she had something to do with this part of it. Don't y'all think? Oh, hold on. I didn't
The
put it
back
up.
was messed up, but the front was good.
Okay.
It was fixed.
So back in January of 2024, your car still had the front end?
Yes.
Okay. Is that the only difference in how it looked?
It still had the
from-
front end.
Did it look
So the back of her car was already jacked up, taped up, and all that. And he gonna borrow this woman's car and tear it the rest of the way up. He don't care about nothing or nobody. I wonder what was he doing when he did this though. Like, and yeah. What was he doing?
how it was photoed?
The back was messed up, but the front was good.
Okay.
It was fixed.
So back in January of 2024, your car still had the front end?
Yes.
Okay. Is that the only difference in how it looked
On
from?
the photo, yes.
Okay. So that's the only difference in how it looked from January of 2024?
Yes.
Okay. When is it that Mr. Butts borrowed your vehicle?
January 9th.
Is that the first time?
Yes.
Okay. And you said there was a second time?
Yes.
When was that?
I think it was either the next day or the day after that day. I don't remember.
Okay. The first time, let's talk about the first time. How did it come about that he borrowed your car?
He called and asked if he can use my car to do something with his son.
Okay. And when is it that how did he get your car?
I didn't get home till about 9 o'clock and he came to my house.
Okay. Is that 9 a.m. or 9 p.m.? 9 p.m. Okay. And you said he came to your house and picked it up?
Yeah.
So what vehicle was he driving? And that, yeah, I just wonder where was ZIYAH at when he went to pick up her car at 9 at night? Because I remember King, as a matter of fact, saying that he left the shop before they did. They had just got back to the shop from Ypsilanti. About 8:45. They split the money. He was cutting it close because he had to be home by 9. And then he said he left before Jarvis. They asked him if they seen him leave, and he said no. So he must have left there, obviously, and went straight to her house and then to the hotel. Because they said he checked into the hotel at 9:30. But he could have just went and picked her up, checked into the hotel, just went physically checked in and walked right back out. Just to say that dude think he's smart. He was building he's creating his little trail. You know what I'm saying? And then I truly believe that they just threw stuff all over the place for confusion.
Yes.
Okay. To your knowledge, did Mr. Butts say how long he was going to borrow your car for?
No.
Okay. Did you have a reason, a time where you expected it back?
At least 2 hours.
Okay.
2 hours.
When did Mr. Butts return with your car?
The next morning.
Was this normal, abnormal?
No, not normal.
Not normal? Okay. And did Mr. Butts say what he was doing when he had your car?
No.
Okay.
What time
Did you
that
notice
morning?
anything different about or in your car after his use that first time?
No.
Okay. Did you notice anything in the back seat that was different?
There was a pair of glasses that was left at my.
Oh, I think he didn't get there till it was time for her to take her son to school. And he was in the car with her.
Son was playing with at the time.
Okay. And I'm going to show you. In People's Exhibit 11, photo 37.
Her and Shannon got the same type of mouth. Shannon, her mama, and this chick here, they got the same type of mouth.
Where at would your son be sitting?
On the passenger side.
Okay, in the passenger.
On the back seat.
So you can kind of see it better.
So you've just why this got so many dang on commercials, man? That's why I wasn't gonna even do this. I ain't used to this, so it scares me, and I just automatically take it down. Oh God, we gonna get through this. Okay, so she just said that he brought her car back the next morning. And then he turned around and borrowed it again. So he borrowed it on the 9th at 9 p.m. Then he came back at on the 10th, just in time, I think, for her to drop her kid off. And then he borrowed it again, probably later that day on the 10th. But we'll see what she gonna say.
He would sit behind the passenger seat?
Yes.
Okay. What describe the glasses that he was playing with?
I believe they were clear around the frame part. I don't know what the ends look like, but I do remember they were clear around the frames.
Okay. And I want to show you what's already been introduced as People's Exhibit 12.
Yes.
Is there anything in People's Exhibit 12 that you recognize?
The glasses.
Okay. How is it that you recognize those glasses?
They were clear just like that. The one my son was playing with.
Okay. Now, you said your son was playing with them in the backseat. How did you get them from your son?
I told him to give them to me because I didn't know what glasses they were.
Okay. How is it that you come to ask Jarvis about these glasses?
Well, my son was playing with them when I was with Jarvis at his shop.
And I guess
the next day I went up to the shop and my son, picking my son up from school. Jarvis.
Oh, that's how. So I had that wrong. So it was the next day. I'm picturing that he brought her car back and they were in the car together and the son had the glasses. But see, I ain't listening at this good, I guess, or the fact that I know more. So she went to the shop. The son had them. Okay.
With them when I was with Jarvis at his shop.
And I guess
the next day I went up to the shop and my son, picking my son up from school. Jarvis was see his daughter, and my son was playing back with the glasses.
Okay. From when Jarvis had borrowed your car and returned it to you picking up your son from school, had anybody else borrowed your car?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're at the shop. You see your son playing with the glasses. You take them from him.
Mm-hmm.
Is that yes?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Okay. Now tell me what does Jarvis do?
He snapped them from me and said those were his son's glasses.
Okay.
So now I'm wondering, okay, so if he brought her car back the next morning, how did he leave? You know what I'm saying? Like, how did he leave? I'm just wondering. There's some things left out. Because if she didn't drop him off nowhere, was he driving two cars or somebody was out there waiting on him or what? I'm just curious. Because we jumped from him dropping the car off on the 10th. And then the next day, that would be the 11th that she at the shop. And the son got the glasses.
And do you think anything of this at the time?
No, I just thought there was his sunglasses because he said he was taking his son somewhere in the car.
All right. Now, the second time that Jarvis asked to use your car, you said that was either the day after or the next day.
Yes.
Okay. Tell me about how that comes to happen.
Well, he comes to my house when he get off work. He comes by to get my car, said he needs to use it again for his son. I said, okay. And he said he wasn't going to be gone for that long like he was the time before. I said, okay. He was only gone for like 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours.
Which time did it get tore up?
And are those the only 2 times that he ever used your car?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay. Were there times that he would be in your car with you?
Yes.
You would take him places?
Yes.
Oh my God, dude. Like,
Hey,
seriously.
did you know you might get a big cash payout if you were in a
Guess
car
I'm
accident
just let
last
this
year?
shit, dude. It will
Yep.
be long.
Even if you weren't driving, just click the link around this video.
Have you had any contact with Jarvis since he turned himself in on February 7th of 2024?
Yes.
Okay. And what was that through?
Phone calls, get out, text, app.
Okay. And
You should pull that microphone off the ledge. Yeah, that way I can hear you.
Glasses.
Okay.
Dude, is this the... Oh.
And do you think anything of this at the time?
No, I just thought there was his sunglasses because he said he was taking his son somewhere in the car.
Now, the second time that Jarvis asked to use your car, you said that was either the day after or the next day.
Yes.
Okay. Tell me about how that comes to happen.
Well, he comes to my house when he got off work. He comes by to get my car. Said he needs to use it again for his son. I said, okay. And he said he wasn't going to be gone for that long like he was the time before. I said, okay. He was only gone for like 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours.
Okay. And are those the only 2 times that he ever used your car?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay. Were there times that he would be in your car with you?
Yes.
You would take him places?
Yes.
Okay. Have you had any contact with Jarvis since he turned himself in on February 7th of 2024?
Yes.
Okay. And what was that through?
Phone calls, get out, text, app.
Okay. And
You should pull that microphone off the ledge. Yeah, that way I can hear you.
Okay.
Thank you.
do you recall a phone call in which Jarvis asked you some things about your vehicle?
Yes.
Okay. And you've heard that call before?
Yes.
Okay. And was that call that I played for you, is that a fair and accurate depiction of the call that you had with
Yes.
Jarvis and him asking you about the car?
Yes.
And I move for the admission of people's proposed exhibit 13.
Any objection?
No objection.
And Your Honor, may I publish?
Yeah, it'll be admitted as People's Exhibit 13, and you can publish. Can I also see Exhibit 12 when you get a moment?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, did I miss it or something? Which time did he tear up the car? Maybe they gonna tell us in a minute.
And for the record, this phone call is 6 minutes and 43 seconds long.
You didn't get what she said?
Wayne County Jail. This call is subject to recording and monitoring. The inmates have requested that you pay for this call. If you don't wish to talk, hang up now. Thank you for using Tony.
Yeah.
I didn't hear this at all. What are we doing here? I don't hear nothing.
Hello? 217. 219.
217.
Huh?
217.
0.
Okay, so we already at the jail call, and I'm still trying to figure out when exactly did he tear up the car, because I'm trying to figure out Did he tear it up the first time or the second time? Because could he have been, the fact that he wanted the car the next day, could Neziah have been somewhere else and then he did it? I forgot I will have to look at everything else. Chosen 333, welcome in. She looks and sounds like the Harris family. Right on the 9th and again on the 10th, he got it twice. I'm not sure, because she said, okay, he borrowed the car on the 9th at 9 p.m. He dropped it back off to her on the 10th, and the next day she went up to his shop. So that's the 11th. Right? Anyway, shoot. Let me hit play. I'm trying to figure this one out, though. Either way, I wouldn't be talking to him calmly in February whenever this phone call was made. I'm just like, because I'm like, okay, she said her son had the glasses. Was it in a raggedy car? Had he tore up your car? Because she was going up to the shop so he could see his daughter. And I'm just thinking, dude, first of all, you asked to borrow my car. You didn't bring it back until the next day, and I was expecting you to have it for a couple hours. It just seemed like these females don't care. They ain't mad at him about nothing, because we would be beefing if you did that to me. I'm just saying. I wish they would get to the point, like, without the dead air.
Hello? Yeah, can you hear me? Yeah. You said what? Everybody shit. You know everybody house? They come to my shit? I don't even think they know of me.
I don't know what's going on, but I'm like wondering, what is he talking about? What is you whispering for? Speak up. The hell is going on? Sound like a mouse in jail. Let me turn this music off, because yeah, you can't hear him sitting up here talking like a dang on mouse. Speak up. You're big and bad any other time. He said that they going to everybody's house. He just said they going to everybody's shit. I don't know what's going on. What I need you to
Anything that I had, anything that I touched. That's for yourself, man. It ain't anything about me, man. That's for your goddamn self. You feel me? Yeah.
anything that I had, anything that I touched, and all this other stuff. Dude, you just might as well speak plain, simple English. They getting it all. It's recorded.
Huh? Really? Yeah, so I should go to my house. Go to my house? Yeah. Go to my house, man.
Whose house? I can barely hear it too, y'all. But okay, so at this point, my question is, why is they sitting here like being an accomplice to it all? Like, first of all, I'm not wiping down a damn thing. Don't be calling me on no jail recorded line asking me to tamper with evidence. Like, what the hell? This dude really. And I noticed that he used the word I can't even say the word, but it's like a mental illness, and it's like let me see. Do you like sweet tarts? Like, we gotta play charades here, but y'all know the that sweet tarts. I noticed he liked to say that, and I believe that that's what he truly think of these women, and also the type of women that he seeks.
Yeah. Huh? Really? Yeah, so
She's sitting up there whispering with him. Okay, what? That, I mean, girl.
Go to my house. Go to my house? Yeah. Go to my house, man.
Go to my house.
Right.
Do she know what he talking about? Because I don't. Like, I mean, evidently she's speaking his language. She must know what he's saying. Let me get this big blue thing off my screen. Hold on. Yeah, she must know what the man's saying. We sure can't hear him. This dude.
Apology on the nigga, not me, man. Stop playing with
old slick tard here. Hold on. What?
Here's how the average man's life would change.
Dude. Hold on. We on mute right now. I just need to keep this covered if I ain't gonna pay the bill. Hold on. I think we out of the commercials.
Get her car?
Use her car. Don't drive. What? Hold on.
Huh?
Go to mama house, get mama car.
Get her car?
Go home, use her car. Or don't.
Okay.
And she's saying, okay. I mean, am I missing something here? Like, this chick act like she was the toughest one. And she's sitting up here. I mean, why would anybody agree to do anything that's slick if you're not involved? That's just weird.
So don't use my car, though?
I don't know what's going on, bro.
All I hear, go to mama house, use her car. She says, so I can't use my car at all. I don't know what's going on. Like, what? How do you know what's going on if you don't know what's going on? I guess everybody, I don't know. Oh, he said he telling her to use her mama car. I hate the way he talk. He talk like he holding a damn cigarette with his lips. Open your damn mouth and talk so we can hear what the hell you saying. He really do. You know, like, picture her the way she was doing her mouth up there. That's how he talking. He ain't parting his teeth or his damn lips. We hear you. Well, they made it out, and I could edit it to hear it better, but man, annoying. I hear a bunch of moving around more than I hear anything. They just be hounding. I don't know what the F, man. Maybe they know something. Is that what he said?
My car?
They got my phone. They got my car. They got their cars. They got their guns. I don't know what the fuck they do, bro. Yeah, but what the fuck did that got shit to do with me is what I'm saying.
Oh, I think he said they got his guns, her guns, and something else. Because I remember them saying they found weapons in his car, jabs, and all kind of stuff. Hold on. Okay, we back. Hold on. Let me play this.
Yeah, but what the fuck does that got shit to do with me is what I'm saying. That got shit to do with me, Harry. I'm not understanding what the fuck is going on. You feel me?
Well, you know what the hell you did.
I'll call you later, man. Like, I don't know what's going on here about this shit, though. This shit's trying to piss me off. Okay.
Who cares?
I'll get in touch with you later, man. Okay. All right.
Girl, I mean, what?
Hello? 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 Mm-hmm.
So he had another girl call another chick. Who's the first chick to call? I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Why do they all sound like this? This is annoying.
It's my regular job.
Who the heck is these people? Like, who did they ever say who the other person on the phone was? So he called one chick to call another chick, and then like they, no wonder. See, I did not see this part. No wonder people are gathering what they say. Niecy and they slow tails believe. He tries to act like he being set up so they help him. Man, they gonna help him anyway. You see how they talking? They just okay, Paul. Like they just like no rebuttals, no, they barely can open their mouth, and he just sound like he was just irritated. But he think that way about him. He think they all sweet tarts, but he the biggest sweet tart of them all. Sweet. Let me see. Yeah, I gotta come up with another one. Wheat tart or something. No, that sounds too close. That sounds too close. Hold on. YouTube don't like that word, y'all. That's why. Oh shoot. That's why I'm saying that.
6:45.
Hold on. Look, he got him on rotation, baby.
Yeah.
I mean, so y'all, I mean, this code talk is annoying. How does she even know what he's talking about? Who else guilty, man? This sound like some guilty stuff. Sound like some accomplice stuff.
My phone? Yeah, they got my phone. They got my cars. They got their cars. They got their guns. They got I don't know what the fuck they do, bro. Yeah, but what the fuck did that got shit to do with me is what I'm saying. That got shit to do with me, Harry. I'm not understanding what the fuck is going on. You feel me?
Hey, Angie. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it.
I'll call you later, man. Like, I don't know what's going on around this shit, though. This shit's trying to piss me off. Okay. I'll get in touch with you later, man. Okay.
Okay. Do this sound like the same lady we looking at?
Hello?
Now, who this other chick? I had to mute it, and that's why I had to take it back.
Hello? Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Can't nobody communicate.
Mm-hmm.
What?
It's my regular job. 6:45. I'll call you about 7:30. All right.
I love you. What are we talking about here? What? So he done had another chick call another female that he's dealing with.
What did you think when Jarvis told you this?
That's crazy.
I didn't know what to think.
That's crazy. You didn't know what to think and you didn't ask no questions, ma'am? What the hell was y'all talking about, actually? She didn't know what to think. What? Why you didn't ask? Look how tough she is up here. She was not, man. Let me hit play.
What did you do in response to receiving this call, if anything?
Nothing.
Okay. Did you clean anything up? Did you wipe anything down?
No.
So why did you act like you was gonna do it?
Yes, house, car, everything. Didn't touch it up, nothing.
Why she didn't let on? So was she nonchalant? Was she just looking like that when he was asking her to do that? Like letting him think that she was gonna really do something? Was she really thinking like that? Like, I ain't about to do a damn thing. What?
So, just to clarify a little bit, Jarvis borrowed your car on the 9th.
Yes.
Brought it back the 10th in the morning.
Yes. Yeah.
About 6 a.m. or so, or in the morning?
In the morning, about 8:30, 8 o'clock.
8:30.
I was taking my son to school.
8:30, okay.
And
I thought.
Did he borrow it later that day again or the next day?
I can't remember if it was later that day or the next day.
Oh, okay. She can't remember. Okay. That did need to be clarified because I was trying to figure that out. This one she gonna get tough. But I don't remember what the dude was asking.
And you indicated that you knew Mr. Butts since 2019.
Yes.
Correct. You met him at the shop, correct?
Yes.
At his shop.
Yes.
Would you describe your relationship with him as a
Whole.
I'm sorry?
You said as a whole, we do.
Would you describe it as a physical relationship or was it a real relationship?
Oh, it was a physical relationship.
Okay. So you knew Mr. Butts was seeing other people, correct?
Yes.
All right. So that's not a surprise to you,
No.
correct?
The fact that he lied to me.
Here we go with a damn commercial. We don't want your image up here either, sir. Let me cover that up. Hold on, y'all. I do not like this. It's driving me nuts. Where's the skip button?
No, that's a surprise.
Okay.
The fact that he lied to her.
So,
wait, what? Damn commercial just messed up everything.
So
let's go back. God dang it.
Indicated that you knew Mr. Butts since 2019.
Yes.
Correct. You met him at the shop, correct?
Yes.
At his shop.
Yes.
Describe your relationship with him as a
whole.
I'm sorry?
You said as a whole, we do.
She trying to
Would you
complete a
describe it as
sentence.
physical relationship or was it a real relationship?
Oh, it was a physical relationship.
Okay. So
boy,
you knew Mr. Butts was seeing other people, correct?
Yes.
All right. So that's not a surprise to you,
No.
correct?
The fact that he lied to me. No, that's a surprise.
Okay. So he would tell you he was coming over and you wouldn't know where he was coming from, correct?
Yes.
That's nothing new.
That's nothing.
Okay. Do you know?
He wasn't packing nothing but using them. That's all he was doing. I don't think he was packing a dang on thing. Maybe those weapons and jabs that they took out of his car, he might have been packing those. But yeah, if you talking about the packing that I think you talking about, I don't think he was packing. Just by his conversations that I heard. But what I am wondering is if it's dangling on the public hair or not. Because all the people, all the stuff he done stuck it in, you would think that it would be on his last little leg. And bubbing him. I mean, maybe that's why he was limping around. Never know. In court. I kept saying he walking like his butt's hurt, but it might have been something else. I don't think he packing.
So, besides your daughter with Mr. Butts, do you know?
I think he lacking. That's why he got all these different women. I think when men have a whole bunch of women, they just do this and they can't be pleased. I think they running from something else. they running from the real thing that they attracted to. They get involved with a whole bunch of women to try to beat that urge, or I don't know, cure that urge.
But other children?
I met quite a few of them.
Okay. Have you met any of the other mothers?
About two in the beginning of the relationship we had. He introduced about 2 or 3 of the mothers.
Okay. And have you had any issues with the mothers?
No.
Okay. So you know Mr. Butts works as a mechanic, correct?
Yes.
And have you ever seen him wearing safety glasses in the shop?
Yes.
Okay. Safety glasses are clear, aren't they?
They're not those.
They're not.
They're not the kinds that I've seen. No.
Okay. So he borrowed your car on the night, correct?
Yes.
And you said he came over around 9 p.m.
Yes.
All right. When he came over 9 p.m., was there anything out of the ordinary that you noticed?
No.
Okay. Did you have a conversation with him that day?
We swapped out cars. We had a quick swap out cars, and he was gone.
And there was no other conversation
No.
that day?
Bronze.
You didn't notice anything about his appearance? Didn't
Yep.
notice anything about his demeanor?
No.
Okay. And you
Yep,
say
well-
he came back the next day?
Yes.
All right.
The next morning.
Could he have dropped your car off later that night? Earlier that night?
No, he did not.
He didn't drop it off at, say, 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning?
No, he did not.
Okay.
She got mad about that.
And you said that your son, and forgive me, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but there was a lot of things in this car.
Mhm.
Is that the condition the car always was in?
My son has his toys. There's always stuff in there, yes.
Okay.
But it's only my kids' stuff that be in my car because me and my kids are the only people that really be in my car. Or my mother.
Okay.
Yep.
And your testimony is Jarvis Butts prior to the night had never been in this car before?
No, he's been in my car.
Okay.
He's been in my car. I take him places.
Just a loser. I ain't taking you no damn where.
So your son finds the glasses,
Yes.
correct? And you say he finds the glasses, this would be on the 10th? He finds the glasses?
Yes, either the next day or whenever.
Oh no, they about to get me. Hold on, get down. I can't move fast enough. Oh, I hate this, y'all. I ain't never not had premium. Where's this thing at? Look, she like, I don't remember what day. I couldn't pull that up, take it off fast enough. Hold on. This is driving me insane. Okay, let's see. But yeah, he was in the interrogation room bragging about his women when she is asking him, "Oh, are you from the 5 Heartbeats?" No, ma'am. He was so happy excited to tell this story. Boy, gone.
Okay. So your son finds the glasses,
Yes.
correct? And you say he finds the glasses, this would be on the 10th? He finds the glasses?
Yes, either the next day or whenever. I don't remember what day, but I know the next day. It was the next day we went over. Yes, it was.
So you're not sure what day the glasses were
I'm
found?
not sure what day the glasses was found because I went to his job twice
Okay.
after that. So I don't know which day. I don't know if it was the 10th.
Well, she said the next day. Okay, so he borrowed the car on the 9th. He dropped it off on the 10th. The next day would be the 11th.
Or the 11th.
So it could have been either day.
Yes.
All right.
But
And
it was in my car.
so your son was playing with these glasses.
Yes.
There was nothing remarkable about these glasses, correct?
They were just clear glasses.
And you couldn't identify the glasses and say, hey, these glasses were smaller than a normal pair of glasses. These must be a pair of kids' glasses, right? You couldn't say that,
He
correct?
said they were his son glasses. So is he saying as his son that would mean it was a kid glasses, right?
Okay. So you said he said they were his son's glasses.
Yes.
She didn't get irritated with Jarvis like that. Not old Playboy.
And
Mr. Papa.
Go outside if you can't stop coughing. Oh,
Take your time. You sure? I got a call. You want one right there?
okay.
Oh,
Itchy, scratchy. Look, I'm talking mess when I be coughing, but still, I ain't in court. She making me want to get a horse right now.
All right.
Are you
So
done?
you said your son was playing with glasses, correct? And you took the glasses from your son, correct?
yes.
And what did you do once you took them?
He was playing with me when I was up there with Jarvis. When I took it from him and said, "Who not your glasses?" Jarvis took them from my hand.
Okay. So you didn't examine these glasses, correct?
I put that on his face, and he was playing with it on his face.
Okay.
So how can I not examine these glasses when I'm looking at my son with these glasses on his face?
You didn't
Looking and
study-
examining is
correct.
two
No, I
different
didn't study
things.
these glasses, but they were clear and they were on my son's face.
So later on, you showed a picture of ZIYAH Harris, correct?
Yes.
And you saw her wearing clear glasses as well, correct?
Yes.
At the time you saw her with the glasses, did anyone tell you that she was missing?
Yes, they did.
Were
And they
you
showed me the picture.
were you aware that she was missing?
From the news.
Okay. And were you aware that Mr. Butts was a suspect?
No, not at the time until they came to my door.
Okay. So when you told them that these glasses, you saw glasses similar to this.
I didn't tell them then.
Okay.
I didn't know about that until after.
All right.
It took me a minute to think about the glasses
So you came back and told them later.
when they came to my house.
Okay. That you saw a pair of glasses in your car.
Yes.
And the best you can say is that these glasses may be similar, correct?
They maybe was similar.
Right.
Yes.
You cannot testify that these are the exact same glasses, correct?
No, I cannot testify those are the exact same glasses.
Can you tell whether the glasses had prescription lenses in them?
I didn't put them on my face, sir. So how
So-
do I know?
Did your son say anything about that?
No, how would he know? He said he was, what, 6'7" high at the time. So how would he know what prescription glasses are?
She
You
don't know
wear
how to
prescription
say it.
glasses, right?
Yes.
If you take them off, you see differently, correct?
Yes, but I did not put the glasses on.
Yeah.
So how will I know they were prescription glasses if I didn't wear them?
My question
My son
was-
wore the glasses. So how am I supposed to know? I don't have his eyes.
My question was.
She
your
getting
son
hot,
say anything
baby.
About the
No,
glasses. He
He
didn't
was
say that.
playing with the glasses and I told him to take the glasses off because we didn't know who glasses they were.
Okay.
I didn't know if they were prescription. So I told him to take them off. When he take them off, he handed to me. Oh, Jarvis said, "Oh, those are my sunglasses," and he snatches it from my hand.
Okay. And what did Jarvis do with the glasses?
I don't know. He went towards his car.
Okay. You didn't think anything else of the glasses, did you?
He done pissed her off.
Okay.
All he said was those were his sunglasses at the time.
You're employed?
Yes.
All right. And your Nissan, was that your primary mode of transportation?
No.
That was a secondary car?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, a secondary car. Okay.
I don't drive my car. I use my mom's car when I'm working.
So
Oh.
is Nissan your car?
Yes, it's my car.
So that is her car
And
and her mom's car.
Mr. Butts called you and told you to drive someone else's car?
Yep.
All right.
Cause he done told hers to hell. Drive your mama car. I ain't gonna get you another one. You shit out of luck, but at least you got your mama to depend on. Like what? Get out
So
of
when he told you
here.
that, you didn't do anything, right?
No.
You didn't think anything of it,
No.
correct? You didn't clean out this car, correct?
No.
So anything of Mr. Butts would still be in this car, correct?
Yes.
Thank you. I have no further questions.
Can you redirect?
Yes, sir. Ms. Johnson, you were asked about knowing that Mr. Butts was seeing other women.
Yes.
But he said he lied about things.
Yes.
What did that he lied about?
About how many women, if he was still dealing with the women, everything, pretty much.
Okay, so you didn't, fair to say you wouldn't know how many.
Yeah, she ain't know she was sharing a community D.
Want to pay less to get your tax?
Playboy was everywhere. Just disgusting, man.
And did you know that he would be dealing with women at the same time as he was dealing with you?
And yeah,
Yes.
I'm going to object at this point. I'm not sure what the relevance of that is as to this. How many women did he deal with?
It goes
You have a
to
response?
yeah, it goes to whether or not he would be like whether he's secretive about things, whether he would know about.
He's very secretive. 1 second, Miss Johnson.
Yeah.
It's okay. 1 second.
that was really that was really the extent of the
Okay,
question.
It was asking across
Yeah.
how many women he slept with.
Yeah.
And whether she knew.
Wanted to get that was really the extent of the question.
Okay, we'll just ask the question again.
Yeah, just was he a secretive person to you?
Yes, he's very secretive.
Okay, and when he told you a reason why he wanted to use your car, did you have any reasons to think that that might not be true?
I honestly thought it was for his son. So, whenever he says anything about his kids, I believe him when it comes to his kids. I thought he was a great father to his
Please.
kids. That's what he put on to me, but
So that's what he led you to believe.
yeah.
Okay. Nothing further.
He wasn't thinking about them kids. Period.
Now, you said he was secretive, correct?
Yes.
And that's when it came to women, correct?
Yes.
That bothered you, correct?
I mean, it would bother anyone when a man is supposed to be telling you the truth and he being really secretive about everything. When you're being honest with him.
So you were upset about that?
Honesty.
So you were upset about that, correct?
About him being with other women, cheating? Not really, because I was doing it too. How about that?
You all gotta be quiet.
No further questions.
Ew.
Okay, you're done, Miss Johnson.
Oh, that's what they meant. I missed that. She
Okay,
was
so the
doing
last
it
one
too,
is
baby.
Yes,
Okay.
He wasn't the only one for her either. She wanted them to know that. Okay. Well, all that toughness though, she did not have that energy for Jarvis at all. Like, even knowing all of the stuff that he did, she still didn't have that energy. But okay, so clearly she was the one on Balfour, the one that Tuda asked her auntie where was that street. Oh yeah, and she told me they was learning their areas. They're learning what their environment or learning their areas or something. And she asked me where 2 streets are. I told her, you know where them at. So why was she? That is just so weird. That she asked her about those streets the day that she went missing, and that's the lady whose car he used that lived on that street. Now, Balfour is before Bedford, or did she say Bedford is before Balfour? Whatever is right by their house, and it would be right near her bus stop, like where she got off the bus at. It's a 3-minute drive, but a 20-minute walk, so it's not that far in the car. But that is definitely walking distance. But where King said she was picked up is on the other side of dang on town. I don't mean to keep showing that. I need to get it out of there. But and then yeah. Okay. So let me go through these. These are some of their messages. And so this was a message that she sent saying that she hadn't, had that menstrual. And that was back in September. So that's what I'm saying. September, that would be 4 months that she would have been at least. But I'm thinking it's more than that because of what she goes on to say. So y'all can see that my period haven't come. And what you mean it have not come. And he was ignoring her at first a little bit. Let me move this thing. Oh, and I seen you, Rooks. Feel free to block anybody that's acting crazy in the chat. I don't do trolls. We all adults here. So he says, since when? And she says, since I was in the hospital. Now I wondered what was she in the hospital for, and if it was related to anything that he could have contributed to. You know what I'm saying? And that was last month, he says. So she already a month behind, according to that. And then man, that's just crazy. But let's keep following. This is still September 26, 2023. This is the conversation. He is such a loser. She's telling him, I have to go to the hospital And I'm scared. She got to go to the hospital tomorrow. She's scared. You said you took a pregnancy test and it was negative. It did. Now, remember what Shannon said. Shannon said that she took got her a pregnancy test, and she said that it had 2 lines, and she got another one. She got herself another one. So here's a conversation with them having a similar conversation where she says, you said you got the test and said it was negative. It did. So go get another one, he tells her. Like this, like he act like this ain't his problem. This ain't his fault. He ain't the reason why we here. So go get another one. I can't. I don't have no money. You go get one. You ain't scared to get a plan B. Now see what I'm saying? She don't know what a plan B is. Plan B works only if you get it the next morning. You can't take a plan B a month later. This is why I said she didn't know this stuff. And I wondered if the last time he got a plan B, was it the next day or did he sit on it like this? Because if he did, then that's where I get the 4 to 7 months, because she was clearly showing big with the nose, the face, and all of that. Okay, so hold on. So go get another one. I don't have no money. You go get it. You ain't scared to get a plan B. Okay. Okay. And then she's begging him. You ain't scared to get a plan B, get a test and bring it later today. Just act like you have to go to use the bathroom. Please. Will you do it? And then that skipped all the way to damn November. So and she's still talking about the same thing. Like, okay, I just want to talk. I really want I really don't want to lose you. Can we talk later? Yes or no? I don't want your problem. Maybe she's saying I don't want to be your problem. I'm not sure. Or I don't want no problems, but it says I don't want your problems. I don't want your problem, but I need you to bring me what I need tonight. It's hard doing this gym stuff. Hold on. Yeah. It's hard doing all this gym stuff with this baby. And if I don't do them, I'm gonna get an F. So yeah, so we a couple months here, September, October, November, if we was to believe that it happened in September. And he just chilling. And then and he just did nothing. He did nothing about it because he was already past a plan B if he was even getting them the next morning or whatnot. If he was doing that right, he was already past it. He didn't find out until she already missed. And he said, oh, that was last month. Whatever. Well, that was her first time missing, right? All right. So, yeah. I'm really thinking anywhere between 4 and 7, because knowing this idiot, he probably didn't do it the first time. But what? Just ridiculous. But anyway, it's all bad. And then this was the last text. This was the last one. This is the final text exchange between Butts and Harris sent when she went missing. Harris, don't forget, be there before 3. I will let you know when I'm leaving the school. If you not there, I will wait. Now, where is there? Is there the bus stop? Send okay if you see the message so I can delete your number. And then he says okay. She had to tell him that because he probably just ignored her like he do. He does that. That's how he rope his women in and get them foaming at the mouth for him. Shout out to T Beezy. He's a freaking parasite. But so yeah, what do y'all think? How I just wonder. I because he's so irresponsible, and the way that she looked and stuff, I think she was probably in the second, damn near third trimester or something, the way she was looking, man, comparing to these smaller pictures. Definitely coats, showing up with coats when all she did was wore tight shirts and belly shirts and stuff. I just happened to come up on this picture. Yeah. So let me see what y'all saying. Flex up that's why she said her stomach hurts real bad. Probably a miscarriage from a plan B. I remember hearing about her stomach hurting really bad, but that can just happen just from the beginning stages and stuff too. The judge said he tried to do it himself, and that's what he did. He literally that's what I want to do. Go through. Let me see. Do I have this still in here? I got a couple messages that I could read, but these are the additional charges. If y'all didn't see it, I mean, it's added on the 9th, like after the court proceedings. Okay, we read that. Oh, where my music at? It's quiet as heck up in here.
What in the fuckity fuck kind of shit is this?
Wow. We can't have it that quiet. And shout out to whoever donated. Shout out to you. Let's go. Shout out to you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, and this is the one I was gonna play again. Oh, Shannon, when she's telling the story about the pregnancy test that she did, she even said that it was 2 lines, but one was faint, and she went and got another one. So this is the whole conversation that she having with Jarvis, in September 2023. So Shannon was very much aware, and she told us right here.
That's not how it went at all. I never. This is when I found out I was pregnant. I took the pregnancy test and I asked her how pregnant. I said it's in 2 lines, but one's faint. Yeah. So yeah. So I'm going to the pregnancy test. This is weird. I don't want to be the parent.
She did all that. But yeah, she just told us the test. I mean, it corroborates with what she's saying right here. You know, it's crazy, right? Let me read some of this stuff. So, ZIYAH, and this is titled, and unfortunately, I don't have it in here, or do I have it here? Let's see. Okay, yeah. So this is what I'm reading right there. I'm glad that I still had it. All right, so hold on, y'all. This is the one I'm reading is showing right now, but it's gonna keep rotating for y'all. So it says ZIYAH and 7 Mile and Berg. Let me turn this because I can't see it that great on my phone. Okay, there we go. The hypothesis MD24169. What is all this? I'm not about to read this. So Jarvis Butts, Bucco, and one unrelated unknown contributor. Oh, that's that stuff. Okay, and then 2 unrelated unknown contributors. And then results. It says based on the DNA typing results observed from the black hoodie stain swab, it is approximately 460 times more likely if it originated from Jarvis Butts and one unknown contributor than if it originated from two unrelated unknown contributors. So this analysis provides moderate support that Jarvis Butts is a contributor to the black hoodie stain swab. And then it says ZIYAH Harris blood card and one unrelated unknown contributor. Well, who else was there? Two unrelated unknown contributors. The results, based on a DNA type and results obtained from the black hoodie stain swab, it is approximately 3.7 million times more likely if it originated from ZIYAH Harris and one unrelated unknown contributor than if it originated from two unrelated unknown contributors. Oh, okay, so this analysis provides very strong support that ZIYAH Harris is a contributor to the black stain hoodie. So it wasn't no other people. That was just me misunderstanding what I'm reading for a second. And then let's see what this say. The evidence providing death of ZIYAH Harris. So vanishes off the face of the earth, right? This is the evidence that's proven that she's unalive. This is what they said. Vanishes off the face of the earth. Annette Harris, her legal guardian, has not seen her since the 9th. No one else has seen her since the 9th. No social media, no messages on text now. A full and complete stop of activity that would indicate that she was alive. Her hoodie was found on 7 Mile and Berg. Annette Harris testified she left with that hoodie on that morning on the 9th. She took a picture on the 9th wearing it. Found at 7 Mile and Berg, where defendant spent more than 2 hours. Covered in blood and ZIYAH's and defendant's DNA. So the hoodie was found covered in blood and ZIYAH's DNA and the defendant's. The defendant's motive. He was told that she was pregnant. He was searched at home for AB procedures, like how to do it himself. And he was going to go to WCJ until December. So he was going to get locked up until December. So he felt the need to do it. And then it says more on the motives. It says Jarvis Butts motive. Jarvis going into custody for a year. If ZIYAH was left alive, she would have gave birth while he was in custody. January 9th, 2024, sentencing adjourned February 7th, 2024. Adjourned to February 7th, 2024. The defendant's legal issue. So I'm looking at some text messages from November 27th. Oh, that's what I was just reading, pretty much. That's where she said, I don't want your problem, but if you need me, what? Oh, there's something else. Hold on. And that's not, I don't think I put that in here, but it might be. I don't know. But let me read it. 11/27/2022. Oh, that is what it says, though. I don't want your problems, but I need you to bring me what I need tonight. It's hard doing all this gym stuff. Okay, so that was November 27th. And then the other one said, if you keep ignoring me. So these, I didn't see him on there, but he, like I said, he was ignoring her though. And she said, if you keep ignoring me, you just not gonna get no more P. Answer the phone. You not doing nothing. Please. I mean, she begging. Air, I'm being for real. We need to talk about business. When I see you, I'ma F you till you regret not answering my calls. Well, at least text me if you're not gonna answer. He's sitting up giving her the cold shoulder while trying to figure out what the hell his next move gonna be. He was coming up with a genius idea. And then it says January 9th, 2024, the last communication from ZIYAH. Consistent and constant communication right up until 9/1/2024, and then nothing after that. Remember, I said I sat in a trial. My favorite cousin, best friend, she was unalived by her stupid ass kid's father. And he called her about 300 times that day. And right after she was gone, he didn't call not one time. And that played a major part in his conviction. And it was a circumstantial evidence case. They did have her body. But they, yeah. Anyway, okay. Annette has not seen any social media posts. And then it says OIC, who was checking for it. I don't know what OIC, who was checking for it, did not see anything. Lieutenant George Harris did not see anything after the 9th. I thought Lieutenant George Harris. When I heard Harris, it made me think, because they said that Annette has a son that's a police. The Marquita's boyfriend told us that the day that they was at that house, their apartment or whatever. No text now messages. They completely stopped. This is all the stuff that they're saying is determining that she's no longer here. And then Jarvis Butts on the 9th, he borrows Miss Johnson's car overnight per Latrica, and she said that was unusual. Then Butts borrows her car again on the 10th or the 11th. ZIYAH's glasses were found in that car, and Butts immediately snatched them from her hands. And that's what they using to determine that she is unalived. Because I mean, and they like, she's 13, she wouldn't be able to take care of herself. She wouldn't have the means to be able to do this or anything like that. So she's presumed unalive. I heard that somebody said that they believe she was pregnant in the past. I don't have no proof. We don't have proof of that though. But I was wondering and curious to know why she was in the hospital. But they might be gathering that because maybe because of her aunt saying that she bought another pregnancy test. I don't know. Or because he said that he did the morning after before. He done bought it before. So that indicates that she might have been. But to me, that when you say plan B in the morning after, to me, that indicates that, in normal cases like this, I don't even want to think about that. But in a adult consensual case, then you would do it the very next morning. You wouldn't wait. And when you know you've made an accident, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't accidents with this dude. He was just doing it because he wanted to, because it felt a certain way, right? And he's the type that he's a pred, so he's not gonna worry about how he gonna fix it until it's over. Right after he busts that, then he probably instantly like regret it. Oh, I gotta well, we'll figure it out. He just a scumbag, period. He didn't care about nobody but his own needs, not even the women that he was using. If you wasn't doing something for him, he wasn't going to do anything. He wasn't going to be around you if you didn't have no means of taking care of him. Shout out to Double Speak in the building. Welcome in. Thank you, BFF. I know you heard it. That's tough to talk about. Even I can sit up here and talk about this stuff. It's tough when I'm talking about myself. It is. But thank you. Let me see. Okay, I think, was I supposed to read something else? I get all discombobulated. Oh, I'm trying to look at y'all comment. Do anybody want to call in? Anybody? Let me put up the number at least, because I'm pretty much behind on the chat, and but I'm looking at the last ones. Where's the number at? I know BFF gonna type it. Please smack the thumbs up too, y'all, if you haven't gotten a chance to, and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. Let's see. What else am I missing? Let me go. I think that's all I wanted to cover today. I think we got it all. But let me look at something else right quick, y'all. I'm looking at my shots here. Oh, I don't know if everybody got a chance to sign the petition. But it is a petition going around for ZIYAH. As a matter of fact, I'll put it in a description box. And last I heard, it was like over 100,000 signatures. But they still need at that time. But that was days ago. I haven't put it up and looked at it. But they are looking for more signatures. And this is about CPS. And that was, it's about CPS. So, dang, I didn't even open that. Oh, yeah. So Tamara Liberty Smith, she's the one that started it. January 28th, she had posted, this petition is dedicated in memory of ZIYAH Harris, whose life was tragically taken because of a decision to allow a known, she putting it there. She putting it there right in the right way. Because of the decision of these grown adults that she lived with, turning a blind eye and just allowing it to happen. But see, when you look at, like, I was looking at this picture. This is how she's normally. Let me pull this up. Let me do this right quick. Not that, but I'm looking at something. Okay, so I'm gonna pull up another picture. How I normally see her, like, well, we already know that they knew. So this means that, everybody knew that seen her. Ain't no way that you don't know. And I'm still trying to figure out, one of the odd things of the case is when the substitute teacher testified and said, wait a minute, hold on. Where was I going? Okay, first of all, she see her every day. And she said that she had on a plaid coat. Dang, this ain't gonna even. Well, we'll just keep this stuff on here because I really just want to show this part. Apparently, I can't walk and chew bubblegum right now, but hold on, y'all. Never mind, y'all. This thing giving me a hard time. But it's just a picture of how she liked to this particular video that I was looking at is like she was happy to be showing her belly. You know what I'm saying? Like in this video. And I was just want to show like these are the kind of shirts that she really liked to wear, which she shouldn't have been wearing those yet at her age. But yeah, she wasn't wearing no dang on coats is my point. Everybody blind and crazy. Can't see nothing. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens though, y'all. But I truly believe that the investigation is definitely if it's I still don't know if it's true or not, if they were taken or not. I just heard it and I never did see the video either. I wasn't looking for it, but I don't know because somebody has said that they were still home, so I don't know. Here it is. But yeah, so a person that liked to wear stuff like that, and then you turn around and you in a coat now. I think the school was negligent. Obviously the teacher was. We heard her testimony. Y'all heard what the teacher said, right? Well, with all these commercials, I ain't gonna even pull that up. I was just about to. But if I pull up my own video, I might not even get all those commercials. And then since we here, these are the only posts that Shannon made about her. 1, 2, 3. And then it was one more somewhere. Right there. The very top. So 4 posts when she went missing. You know something that the boyfriend said that I caught when they were at their house? He said that they wasn't looking for her. And then all of a sudden, Marquita posted a post and said, ZIYAH been spotted somewhere. And then he said he looked at her like, and he questioned her on it, or he was going to or something, but he brought that up. So that's, Oh, he said, I even told her, he said, bring me some flyers over here so we can put them on this side of town. And he said she never did. Yep, he denies them. How did he get in? How did who get in? Oh, like I didn't see a lot in the streets pictures, even when they were younger, according to FB. Yes. Hey, D-Wash. I don't get why the teacher didn't ask what was wrong since she knew her since the 1st grade. I think she said 2nd, but yeah, if you knew her since she was a little girl, why wouldn't you just talk to her? It didn't make sense. And then, like I said, with the talking about she was laying on the floor, to us is like, what? You know, that's why I question it. Like, she thought it was odd, yet she didn't do anything. Like, she would have told it all, because this is what I'm thinking. This is what I was wondering. Now, she been asking this man since September for help, right? And he waits to January now. So I wondered if she knew what was about to happen. Did she know that he had plans to do this, and that's why she wanted to talk to somebody? Maybe she was having second thoughts, not wanting to do it, because by this time you can feel the movement and all that fluttering and all that stuff. Looking at her, come on now, look at her compared to the picture that I just had. Of course I got this here, but side by side you will see this face major. Nobody could have denied that. Even the complexion, I think, changed. Or it could just be bad lighting. But yeah, a blind man could see that. She liked wearing those shirts a lot. Even her brother mentioned, he was like, she loved dancing by herself because she didn't want nobody getting in her camera, in her shot and stuff. So she go from that, even in a sweatshirt, to this big old coat, hood, zipped up, everything, in the bathroom. Well, no, she ain't in the bathroom in a coat. I put her in the bathroom, but anyway, y'all, I think we gonna get up out of here. We've been live over 3 hours. All teens have crop tops now. Not my teen. Not at 13 though. To me, that's too young. Maybe 16 or something. You know what I'm saying? But that's the problem. Like, just because everybody doing it don't mean that it's okay. And I know you wasn't saying that, but that's just how I think. Like, yeah, everybody having sex too and having babies, but you know what I'm saying? Like, no. Right, her body was changing and no one noticed. She loved those crop tops. She sure did. They all don't have them. I said love. Oh, I'm sorry. You said love. My bad. You know I be reading stuff wrong. She did say that all teens love crop tops. Let me hit that. I done misquoted her. I can't read and think at the same time, I guess. Right. It's okay. Okay. Yeah, I know you ain't that sensitive, but I forgot who I was talking to. I'm gonna have to rewatch. I have a few appointments today. Oh, okay. Well, I would love for you to rewatch. This New York pound cake hitting like a... Oh, that's who y'all was talking about, Glenn? Or, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's crazy. Shout out to Double Speak coming in as a member. Become a member. I'm one. Okay, tell them, Double Speak. God dang. Join membership. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for hanging out. We're going to go ahead and get up out of here. I got to get that premium. Do anybody want to send me a Cash App so I can pay my premium bill? If not, I can't even go live tomorrow. That's why I almost didn't even go live today because of that. And it played so many freaking commercials. Now I know, man. I am never gonna let that get kicked off again. I've had it the whole time. I don't even know what it's like. But anyway, it's $15. If anybody want to send me $1 through Cash App, whatever. Like, I need to pay this bill and I don't have nothing on Cash App. I would like to pay it right now. If y'all do, if y'all can, that would be great. If not, I understand. Either way, hopefully we'll be back in effect tomorrow. If not, I won't go live. You've been talking a long time. You tired? I am tired. Yes, I am. I am very tired. I'm on my cell phone at work, so I can't do it from my phone. You can't? Well, thank you. My little cousin looks exactly like ZIYAH. In the face, same body type as well. I would do life for her. I would do life for her. Oh, you would do life for her. Okay, you talking about prison. Okay. Girl, okay. Hold on. But we gonna go ahead and end with this because as soon as you said I do life, I thought about this guy.
Lock his ass up. Lock his ass up. You going to jail. You going to jail. Lock his ass up. Lock his... Nanny boo boo.
I really think Bubba and them got a hold of Butts' butt. You know what I'm saying? Because Butts was acting like his Butts was hurting so bad in court. I know he hate having that Butts name in prison. That's the worst name to have in prison. Bring that Butts over here. Come on over here, Butts. They ain't even talking to his face. They just talking to his butts. That's good for him. What do y'all think? Bring that Butts over here to Bubba them. Yeah. Oh, you was talking about joining. I thought you was talking about sending me a cash app. She's talking about you already a member, Rooks, on the other channel. Yeah, Butts is the worst damn name. Y'all seen how he was walking in the court? I promise you, his butts then went through something. You sent one? Wait a damn minute. Hold on. Yay! I got $20. Thank y'all. I'm about to pay my bill right now, man. Not while I'm on here though, but we back in effect. Thank you. Look, I thank you, Shanti Rooks. Thank you, BFF. Oh shoot, let me play my little. I'm glad y'all said something. We was about to get up out of here and I didn't even see that. I need to ask more often like that. But thank y'all so much. Hold on, where is it at? Yes, thank y'all so much. I'm gonna play this one for BFF. Let's go. Thank you, Rooks. Thank you, BFF. All right, shoot. Anybody else? I'm looking now. And thank you. I still don't know who sent the donation on the jewels. Thank you to whoever sent that though. I don't know why I can't see it. But okay, y'all, we'll be back tomorrow sometime. When this live stream ends, another one is going to pop up. We will be talking about Ashley Elkins in the next live stream. So I will see y'all in the next video. Please smack that thumbs up if you have not and subscribe to the channel. Please leave a comment after this live stream. Thank you, Double. So we didn't mind if you saw it after. Okay. We don't pay it though. You know we love you, so we didn't do it correctly. Aw, thank you. I know y'all do. I love y'all back. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. Shout out to Chosen in the building. 333. D-Wash. I'm looking at all of them at the end. Shout out to my Nightbot. Let's go. Shout out to 755 Media. Love y'all. We out.